Hey. Is this sideways? I don't know. Hi. Oh no, it's not nothing like that. Like I don't have anything new or anything. I do have to laugh though because oh shit, my thing's acting up. There we go. All right, cool. Let's wash me out a little bit. Holy brightness. Let's not do that. Let's turn down a little bit. There we go. All right. Okay. It's a dress, and it's the one that is entirely too big. I'm gonna have to shrink it. I'm gonna have to shrink it. It's driving me crazy. It's like a size and a half too big. I did it so that I could wear it, so that I could shrink it. You know what I mean? So anyway, it's really getting on my nerves, to be honest. We're just gonna maybe do this the whole time. It's acting up weird. I don't know. Definitely got to fix it. Anyway. All right. Yeah. Well, we're going to do this because it's getting on my nerves. Anyways. So I put up a video just now. Somebody's video came on my feed. And it's this one girl. She sits in a car and she rants about Gypsy rolls. I've seen a couple of her other videos, but this one was really worth watching. So I wanted to stitch it so people could also watch it and see, you know, her view, because I feel like she did a really good job at taking everything that we've all done and putting it into one video. I feel like she did a really good job with that aspect, and so I wanted to stitch it. Not that it needed any more exposure because, you know, she's got plenty of exposure on her own. And, you know, she's got a lot of comments, and I don't know if she just doesn't hit the same crowd that I do. I don't know if she does not allow certain comments to go through. But and I didn't scroll forever and ever and ever to see if some of the comments that I get are comments that she gets. Can I put the link up for my merch again? Yes. Hold on. Hey, let me put the link up for my merch. There you go. All right. So, but yeah, I noticed that like when you get into like the actual like bona fide true crime community and whatever, God forbid anybody ever speak out against Gypsy, because then you're always going to get the weird stands who come in and try to talk away the talking points. And it's frustrating because like I put that video up probably, I don't know, like what, 20 minutes ago, half hour ago, I don't know. She's doing okay. I just gave her a bite of peanut butter and jelly sandwich, not grape jelly, don't worry. Probably not the best idea because she's having a hard time with, you know, bread and peanut butter, but I thought, you know, hey, why not? And as I gave it to her, I was like, fuck. But she ate it perfectly fine. It's just it sticks to her mouth because she's a pug. But so I put that video up, and within, you know, 20 minutes, half the comments were positive, half of them are negative, and it's always the same. It's always the same bullshit. It's always the same, you know, the same repetitive. But did you? It's the same shit every time. And I feel like when it boils down to that, when it boils down to the same argument being repeated over and over and over, and that same argument has been shot down over and over and over, that same point should not be the same. But if it's been proven to you 900 times that something isn't true, accept it. It's not hard, just accept it. You know, somebody, you know, people come in and they say the dumbest shit. I just had to do, the reason I was late actually is I was doing a reply video to somebody that was like, oh yeah, so you think a 3-year-old was complicit in this? No, I don't think a 3-year-old was complicit in this. If you open your mouth, if you continue to open your mouth, you will be blocked. I'm not dealing with your shit. You bore me, you're obsessive, and you're annoying. So if you do this, you're going to do this. So you can either sit down, shut up, and watch because you have nothing else better to do, or you can get the fuck out. But if you open your mouth, you're gone because I'm not dealing with your shit. You bore me. You follow me to every social media platform I have and jerk off and just go. So if you open your mouth, you're gone. So I'm glad you made your appearance. I'm glad you told me you're here. Nobody gives a fuck. It's not an airport. We don't need to know you're here. So, oh, you didn't bore me the other day. Why? Which one were you? Which account were you that time? Because I didn't argue with that account. That account right there, I didn't argue with it. So you came in on another account? That's gross and obsessive yet again. Anyway, happy Monday. So what they did was they were like, oh, so you think a 3-year-old is complicit? And I'm like, to literally go there and think that that's where any of us are going. No, none of us actually go there. None of us think that. And if that's what you have to grasp from what any of us are saying, there's no help for people like that, because nobody is saying that it didn't start off one way and end up another. You know, I'm sure, look, and like I've said a million times, yes, what Dee Dee started off doing was wrong. Dee Dee was capitalizing on the bad things that happened to Gypsy. Yes, she was capitalizing on those things. Nobody is ever going to be like, yeah, no, she didn't capitalize. She did. She capitalized on that shit. That's what she did. She capitalized on it. But that doesn't mean that throughout time, Gypsy did not start to become complicit in what was happening. Because along the way, at some point in time, I don't know when, I don't claim to know when, but at some point in time, she became complicit in the con. And I mean, that can be shown in a multitude and myriad of ways. And if you don't want to open your eyes to that, I ain't the person for you, because you're not going to argue the fact with me. Because no matter how many times we show you where there was complicity, you don't want to listen. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to nothing. If you want to have a conversation, have a conversation. But if you choose to maintain an ignorant prospect, you're no longer ignorant. You're just stupid by definition. Because if you're going to give me something to talk about. Give me something to go, oh, you know what? Maybe you're right. Love the video. You're back. Look, the only reason I was gone was not because I was friends with Christy. I just want to make that abundantly clear. She never asked me to stop making content. Just so everybody knows, just so everybody gets that right. She never asked me to stop making content. Me and my stupidity did that myself. I'm the one who chose to do that. I'm the one who chose to do kind of a ceasefire. So, hold on. I may have missed something. Hold on. All right. So, you know, it's wild because for me, when I had accessibility to the medical records when I was working with Fancy, I was able to look at the medical records had I so chose. I did not choose. I did not look at them because to me, it's never been important. I was Team Gypsy. No. No, I was just more quiet on the aspect. No, I never changed my opinion. I've said that a multitude of times. I've said it in lots of videos. I've said it with Christy in the fucking room. No, I was never Team Gypsy. I was team I'll let her be because I'm going to respect my friend. And I told her that as long as there was no new content to be had, I'd shut up because I didn't want to beat a dead horse. Fancy does enough of that already. Nina does enough of that already. Natasha does enough of that already. We don't need me doing it too. So as long as there was no new content, I shut up. There's new content now. There's new content now. So here we are. Exactly. So fuck me. Where is I at? Give me an idea of what the hell I was saying, because I forgot what I was saying. This is why I shouldn't look at comments. I get sidetracked. But there's a complicit aspect. At some point, she was old enough to know what the hell was going on, and she chose to continue on and help that fallacy. She knew how old she was. She knew she could walk. She knew all of that. Now you could say, well, yeah, but her mom told her she had, but her mom said, but that, it doesn't matter. Two key components. She knew she could walk and sat in a wheelchair. She knew how old she was. And when your mom is going on stage saying, my 12-year-old, you know how old you are. You know how old you are. You know you can walk. Right there. Every other thing you're going to tell me is, look, if I'm somewhere and my mom is on a stage and she's like, here's Ryan. She's 17 years old and she's sick and she can't walk. And Ryan is sitting here at 23 years old, knowing I can walk. I'm not going to sit there and allow somebody to say that I'm 17 and I can't walk. I'm going to be like, no, I'm blah, 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 and I can blah, blah, blah. There becomes a complicit component in this. And now, could one argue that she didn't realize that her complicity was on a scale much broader than what she could have imagined, maybe? And the fact that she still does it today. She still does it today. Would I for Disney trips and stuffed animals? That goes to complicity. No, I wouldn't have. I'm the type person, look, I have put out bad shit before. If you guys notice, there's a whole live missing. There's a video and a whole live that has been taken down because I didn't do time work. I put out bad information on a bad time frame. And because I knew it was misinformation, could I have gotten clicks? Could I have gotten views? And could I have totally have skewed people that did not know what was going on? Hell yes. I could have capitalized off that shit, but I took it down because you don't spread misinformation. Okay. You don't. So you take it down. That's what you do. You don't leave it up. And you don't leave it up and get mad at somebody for doing a response video to a misinformation video. If it's misinformation, take it down. People won't make response videos. If you know, you know. I made a response video to a creator who got mad that I made the response video and said we shouldn't be talking about it. Then take down the video so nobody responds to it. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so. I remember where I was going. You said the word medical records and bing. Okay, so I had access to those medical records on the Google Drive when I worked with Fancy. I had access to them. Didn't look at them. Never looked at them. Never looked at them once. Didn't look at them. You know why? Don't care. Don't care. Now looking back at it, because, and I will give her props, because again, here's the deal. You guys hate me. You guys hate me for whatever. I will take down misinformation when there's misinformation, and I will give kudos where kudos are due. Because April is so focused on this and is batshit. She found this micro deletion in the file, which then shows that Dee Dee was not originally this sack of shit human being. She capitalized it on it after the fact. But there was a reason for the surgeries. There was a reason for the wheelchair. There was a reason for the feeding tube. That's all been shoved down our throats for years, that the feeding tube wasn't needed. The wheelchair wasn't needed. The surgeries weren't needed. And all of it was needed. The only thing, I think you're the only one being honest and sticking to facts. Thank you. The only thing that makes this a noteworthy case, sans for the unaliving, is that Dee Dee capitalized on those things. She capitalized on those things. And yes, Gypsy was stealing money from her mom for years. There was a police report made in, I want to say, May of 2015. That's not going to work. March of 2015. Anyway, whenever that money went missing, that she went on record saying she stole from her mom twice. And in one of those records that police report showed that it was the money that she fucking stole. Okay. Am I wishing now I looked through them? No, because here's the deal. What they found, I wasn't going to be able to find. realistically. I mean, could I maybe have? I don't know. I hadn't looked at them. Would I have found it though? I don't know. Do I wish I would have looked at them because of that? Not really. Because for me, Gypsy and Dee Dee alive are a different case than Gypsy and Dee Dee dead. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody, but it makes sense to me. They are two separate things. I have been a long-standing of the fact that this unaliving was never done because of any medical abuse. It was done because she doesn't understand the word no, and it was done because she wanted dick. Period. End of story. I don't care about that portion. That's why I never looked at the medical records. I don't care about it. That being said, now here it is, May 2024, and we are seeing it play out in real time. We're playing it out on real time because now she is doing what she blamed Dee Dee for doing. And somebody made the comment, well, when you put this up, you said that, it wasn't Munchausen by proxy. Gypsy doesn't have Munchausen by proxy. If Dee Dee, and I don't believe she did, if Dee Dee had Munchausen, it was Munchausen by proxy. But proxy means you put it on another person. Now, we can't diagnose Dee Dee. You know why? She got the death penalty. Okay? So, but what we can do and wonder is Gypsy is doing one of two things right now. She's doing one of two things. One, she has Munchausen's. As per definition of what I told you. Let me see if I still have it on my computer. Hold on. I may not still have it on my computer. Okay. Munchausen syndrome is a psychological condition where someone pretends to be ill or deliberately produces symptoms of an illness in themselves. The main intention is to assume the sick role so that people care for them and continue to be the center of attention. It is named after an aristocrat, Baron Munchausen, who became famous for telling wild, unbelievable tales, such as, I don't know, being tied to a bed with no proof. Anyway, so either A, she has Munchausen's, or B, she's a grifting attention whore because she wants all the attention on her. She's doing everything she can to have that attention on her. Deleting the social, guys, you have to understand, as a person who was in this in real time, you have to understand where I am coming from. Y'all are coming in here and you weren't in it in real time. Unfortunately, in the small time frame that I was in it, from February to the end of April, beginning of May, I don't even remember where I was at this point, end of April, beginning of May, I was seeing things you guys were not seeing. Okay? This whole thing where she got off social media was to make sure that when she came back to social media, she got more followers. I don't think you guys are understanding that because I was there in real time. I know for a fact that the PO officer that made her take it down had gotten thousands, per Christie's own words, thousands of calls. Why did that one call make her get off of social media? And why is she back? Why is she back? If the PO officer says you are not allowed to be on social media. Oh my God, and TMZ says Gypsy cannot be on social media anymore. TMZ, wah! Look at Gypsy, wah! And then not even 2 months later, she's back on social media. Why? How? If the fucking parole officer says she can't be on social media, why can she be on it now? Why? Why? Because it was never about the PO officer. It was about creating a story and a narrative, because Lord knows we're being good at being fed those. It was being fed a narrative of, oh my God, Gypsy's a victim. She has to get off social media. She served her time. Let her be. She can't even have social media anymore. But she's back on it. And she was off of it for her own reasons. You guys have to understand that while this was happening, this PR person swooped in and said that Christy had to be off of there. But she wasn't. She was on burner accounts. And I know this because she came into my lives on burner accounts. That was all a farce as well. Gypsy being told to be taken off of social media was a lie. She had numerous thousands of calls to her PO officer before that. They never made her get off social media. Even when, here you go, even when, I want you to hear me, pay attention. Gypsy went on some girl's feed and said, "You live 10 minutes from me. Bet you won't say that to my face." But they didn't make her get off social media then. They did not make her get off social media after she said, "Catch you outside." But they made her get off social media for what? For what? But she's back. She's back and bigger than ever. And she's back and she's got a new nose and she's got new teeth and she's got her blonde hair. She's back, better than ever, shiny and new. Why is that? Oh, wait, I know why. Because the show drops next week. That's why. Can't be on social media if that show's going. Can't be on social media. Can't garner all that shit up for your show. Can't garner all that shit up for your show. A show that, while I'm going to tell you this, I will keep this portion to myself. She's not getting cut a check for. As in, here, you get paid $20,000. She's getting a portion of the profits in percentages. She's getting a percentage profit. You want to know what happens with percentage profit? Percentage profit means the more that watch, the more that makes, the more you take. She didn't get paid a set amount per episode. She got paid a percentage profit. So when this hits, and oh my God, guys, tune in. We're going to watch Ryan and Gypsy in real time before the divorce. Oh my God, we're going to find out why she really got off social media, guys. Oh my God, do you guys think that they're going to show the fight where she got locked in the bathroom? Do you think that? Oh my God. I bet they're going to show when they were taking her out of the apartment. We're going to see what really happened. Was there a fight? Oh my God. And you're going to tune into that. You're going to tune into that because it's all been a play. Because again, like I told you, when this all started and when this all happened, and when I got the target on my back, when I became an obsessive over Christy trying to answer me, and I was obsessive, the reason why is because I got fed this whole story about how they were going to go get Gypsy. She was in trouble. Ryan was being abusive. Ryan had her locked in the bathroom. Ryan did this and Ryan did that. And Ryan was screaming and there was videos of it. And Ryan was this horrible bad guy. And Gypsy was scared for her life. And Gypsy didn't know what to do. And I said, you know what? Gypsy shouldn't have to run in secrecy. Because she didn't have social media at the time. Let's get her story out. I will take one for you can read this in all the text messages. I'll take one for the team. I'll get the target on my back. She can write a letter and say, hey, I'm leaving Ryan because he trapped me in a bathroom, because he's a horrible guy, because he made me feel unsafe, because I compared him to my mother, because blobbity, blobbity, blobbity. And she says, I want you all to pay attention to what I'm saying right here. When I brought this up, she says, Christy tells me this. Gypsy says, now I want you to pay attention to what I'm about to say and think about what has happened in the past 2 weeks. Gypsy doesn't want Ryan to be the bad guy. She understands that marriages sometimes fail. And she doesn't want people seeing Ryan as the bad guy. So she's not going to put out there anything that happened. She's just going to say that she left and it was just a difference of opinion and that it just didn't work out. And she was going to make sure that Ryan's really not the bad guy because she really doesn't want Ryan to be the bad guy. She doesn't want people to vilify him. Roll the clips. Roll People magazine. Ryan had her in a bathroom. She was locked in a bathroom. Oh my God, blah, 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 blah. She likes bathrooms, by the way. Did you notice? She likes to go in bathrooms. Anyway. So I got fed this narrative that Ryan was some big, horrible, abusive sack of shit that had her in a bathroom and he was horrible and he was yelling at her and he was screaming at her and she had to leave. She was scared. They had to go get her in the middle of the night because it was so bad. This had been happening so often. Maybe he was mad because he found out that she was talking to Ken. Maybe he was angry, as a husband would be, after his wife went on national television to say that she purposely would try to make him angry. She purposely had talked to Ken. She purposely still really loved Ken. She purposely wanted to make sure that he felt bad, and she purposely rubbed it in his face. That maybe he was tired of her doing that. That maybe he was tired of her talking to guys behind his back. Maybe he was tired of getting off of work to make sure she was home, getting her a house, getting her a dog, making sure she had everything she wanted, getting berated in social media for his weight, getting berated in social media because he looks like Dee and Ryan are brother and sister. Maybe he was tired of all the targets on his fucking back because of steals on fucking wheels. Because I know how that feels. I know the target I had on my fucking back for trying to back that family, for trying to be a friend, which went out the fucking window when I was supposedly going to leak everything that I knew for 3 fucking weeks, that I could have gotten tons of views and followers and likes and follows and all this shit. I would have put my fucking face on it. I would put this big fat fucking head on it, and I would have fucking reaped the benefits, but I didn't. And I didn't leak it, and I didn't need to leak it. And I got put out to be the bad fucking guy, the obsessive girl obsessed with Christy Blanchard, who, by the way, which I have text messages of, screenshots of, she would call me on the phone and talk to me for 3 fucking hours at a time. She would call me and talk to me for 3 hours at a fucking time. And then not want to answer text messages. You know why? Because text messages can be screenshot. And I know she likes to screenshot because she sent me screenshots back from fucking 2019. She still had in her fucking phone between Fancy and all them people. Okay? So she liked to screenshot like we all do. Like I do. I fucking know it. I have all the screenshots too. Damn straight. But she didn't count on the fact that I would screenshot the fucking call records of her calling me and talking to me for hours. Or if I called her, talking to me for fucking hours. But I'm the bad guy. I'm the obsessive one. I this, I that, bloody, fuck you. You're wrong. Every person, and I want you, I'm going to, by the way, I don't want to do this. I'm going to preface this by saying this. I don't want to do this. But here's the difference again between Ryan and a lot of other creators, because you're going to see me say something I don't want to say right now. Fancy's batshit. This is undisputable. She's batshit. She's nuts. But was she in part, because not in total, trust me, not in total. Was she in part driven into this insanity because the Blanchards make you feel like you're fucking crazy? And she just didn't handle it well. Maybe she just didn't handle it well. She let commenters get to her. She let people get to her. She let people make her look unhinged and batshit and crazy, and blew up my phone for 8 fucking hours and wouldn't leave me alone on social media, and then lied and said she didn't know I was at work, and then said that I was at work on a live, and put out there that I did this and I did that when I put out all the text messages. Trust me, she's still not mentally stable. Do not think that I'm going to say she is. But was she in part brought to that point because the Blanchards make you feel nuts? Very possibly. And as much as I don't want to say that, as much as I do not want to say that, as much as I cannot stand that woman with everything in me, by the way, check out her video of my dead animal. Shameless self promo, Fancy, for the video of making pot shots at my dead animal. Told you she's nuts. Anyway, was she in part brought to that insanity because of them? Possibly. We'll never know. But we sure as hell know that she's the bad guy, right? Let's just go down this rabbit hole for a minute, because you're going to hear me say something else soon. Oh my God. For every person who says that I hate on creators on this app, sit down, shut up. You're going to see something here in a second. Number 1, was Fancy brought to the brink of insanity by the Blanchards? Possibly. Was Nina unjustly blamed for getting Gypsy off the internet because somebody, which at this point, who do we know who did it? I don't fucking know. Amy said she did it. She's batshit, but whatever. Was Nina unfairly put into the spotlight that she one and done Gypsy off the internet? So now Fancy's unhinged. Nina has ran Gypsy off the internet. Ryan is obsessive and insane. Natasha's still profiting, so we're not really going to go off of that one. She's still processing. She's still trying to profit off of everything, so I'm not going to give her a bone right now. She got the bone though. She got to have Gypsy on her. She got to have Gypsy on her live stream, which was immediately sold to TMZ. Anybody realize that happened? No. Anyway, just me. Cool. So all of us creators have at some point been made to look crazy or asshole or obsessive or whatever. And are we obsessive? Because it feels like no matter how much shit we put out there, no matter how many truth, no matter how many facts, no matter how many pictures and files and court records and this and that we throw out there, that people say, oh my God, why are you so obsessed with Gypsy Rose? She served her time, guys. We probably sound crazy and obsessed because we are trying to beat the fucking sense into the people that are not fucking getting it. They're never going to get it. I don't know why we keep trying. And that is exactly why we look obsessed, because we know, we've known, we have known, we will know, because none of it makes sense. And the people who are believing it are people that have been fed this narrative and refuse to look at what has been brought out since then. We have been fed a narrative. And exactly, creators basically do platforms as a job and spend their time on it. Exactly. This is my job. I get paid to do this. There you go. Gypsy's been doing that to Kate for a while. FYI, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about with that, Gypsy has been essentially berating Kate. She's getting her followers to berate Kate. She's getting her family to berate Kate. And she's berating Kate, and even went so far as to offer a backhanded, condescending apology to Kate. Because Kate has the audacity to show that she is a true survivor of Munchausen's, because the bitch ain't got a fucking leg. Kate don't have a fucking leg. And she's got the receipts that her fucking mama did it, because her mama had her fucking leg amputated. And when Kate comes on here with receipts, and Kate gets the sympathy, and Kate gets the attention, and Kate gets the platform, who gets mad? Who gets mad as the face of Munchausen by proxy? Which, by the way, where is all of that advocacy work? Where is all that advocacy work? Where is all that advocacy work? Because I'm not seeing it. Are you seeing it? I'm not seeing it. I'm not fucking seeing it. But when Kate does the advocacy work, when Kate gets on here and spreads things about Munchausen by proxy, somebody gets mad. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? She can't advocate for what she doesn't know. Do you guys remember when she read from a pamphlet? Do you guys remember when she read from a pamphlet about Munchausen's? Thank you, Karmic. You too. Do you remember when she read from a fucking pamphlet? Now, I'm going to tell you one thing, and people get on me, and I guess I have a unique stance on this, and this is why I get hate. Ryan, as a survivor of abuse, how can you say that Gypsy wasn't abused? How can you, as a survivor of abuse, say that Gypsy wasn't abused? I'm going to tell you why. Because if you sat me down on Pierce Morgan right now, I just pulled somebody out my ass. If you set me down in front of Pierce Morgan right now, and Pierce Morgan says, hey, Ryan, can you tell me as a survivor what it is like to be a survivor of abuse? What I wouldn't do. Violation number 1, I'm on Ryan Lee TM on YouTube. If for whatever reason this gets taken down, my other account goes live tonight because I got a violation for harassment because I'm trying to get the word out. This tells you everything you need to know. I am trying to be shut down again for speaking the truth. Here we go. Ryan Lee TM on YouTube. You ain't going to shut me up, baby girl. What I can tell you is this. If I'm on a talk show and they say, hey, Ryan, can you describe your abuse and what it's like? What I'm not going to do is pull out the DV abuse survivor pamphlet and read it to you. I'm going to tell you real life fucking things that happen. I'm going to tell you real things and I'm going to cry and I'm going to have flashbacks. What I'm not going to do is read out of a motherfucking pamphlet. Yeah, just go to YouTube now because more than likely this is going to be taken. Let's time it. 5:12, 5:17. It'll be down by 5:17. The fucking violations are already coming in. So does this not tell you something? I will tell you this, and I said this then, and I said this now, and this is the one thing that Fancy has been right about. They try to shut you up. They try to get your content down. Anybody that has the micro deletion that has been talking about the micro deletion, the content's getting taken down. Anybody who talks about them, their content gets taken down. Anybody who has a live about them, their content is taken down. But guess what, bitches? I have more than one channel. I have nothing to lose. And I have a YouTube channel. So you can find me at Ryan Lee TM on YouTube. And I have this channel. And I have Ryan Lee TM. And I have 3 others. So you're not going to shut me up. You tried. You tried. You got me to think that you were my friend. You got to fill my head with a bunch of shit. You got to make me feel like I was on the in crowd and that you were going to do whatever. And this isn't because Ryan is pissed. This isn't because Ryan is ousted. This isn't because of Ryan anything. Because I did tell her to go fuck herself before it happened. Just so you know, I have the text message of that. But what you're not going to do is shut me up. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So you can try. You can get me kicked off here. I'm on Ryan Lee TM on YouTube. Go ahead. Prove my point. Prove it. Prove that you want me to shut up. Prove it. Take me down. Now then. So, what I'm not going to do as a person who has went through a traumatic thing is have to read from a pamphlet. I'm going to tell you with real life, as I've done numerous times, what happened, how it happened, where it happened, why it happened, what I was smelling, what I was wearing, what I was tasting, what I was feeling. I'm going to tell you all of that. What I'm not going to do is read out of a fucking pamphlet. And what I'm not going to do is get mad at somebody who has fucking receipts and a fucking lost leg to prove it and say that she doesn't get to talk about what her actual thing is. Because I have an imagined story about being chained to a bed that never fucking happened. And I will stand by that. Maybe I was wrong about the fact that VisionCon was on February 17th and that she was at the doctor on March 2nd. And I forgot about the fact that there was a whole motorcycle accident and all that. I forgot about all of that in the middle. And I did. And I took that live down and I took that video down because I don't share misinformation for clicks, views, follows, and likes. So I took it down because I had the time frame wrong. But what I will tell you is this. She was never tied to that fucking bed. And you can't make me feel otherwise. You can't prove to me otherwise. You will never prove to me otherwise because guess what? There was nowhere to chain her on her bed. There was no fucking handcuff marks. They said that they put, and I have the fucking article, they said that they put the dog leash to handcuffs. And there's no handmuff scruffs, my bad. There was no handcuff scrapes on that bed frame from her moving her hands. There's no scuffs on that bedpost from the handcuffs that were attached to the dog leash, according to the interview that I found. Where's the proof? Where's the fucking proof? Where's the fucking proof? There's no fucking proof. But Kate Marie has proof. Kate Marie has proof. She has proof. Thanks. It's entirely too big and I have to put it in the washer. Anyway. Kate has proof. And now, Gypsy has the audacity to put on, by the way, I'm waiting for you, baby girl. I'm waiting. Now Gypsy has messaged Kate Marie with a backhanded condescending apology. She's hit up Jimmy, y'all. Gypsy Rose has hit up Jimmy. She wrote Nina. She got on Natasha's live. Why is it she ain't fucking with me, though? Why is it baby girl ain't fucking with me? She sent mama to do it. I forgot. My bad. I forgot about that. Yeah. Sent mama to do it. Because Ryan's stupid and gullible. Forgot about that. She sent henchman. Damn, Nick. I mean, Christy. Fuck. We're just talking about henchman. We're not talking about Nick. Fuck. My bad. Gypsy don't send henchmen, I forgot. No, Kate didn't accept her apology, nor should she. She was trash talking me in Bree's live. Am I pushing buttons? Am I hurting? What was she saying? I got to know. She commented on Gypsy commented on Jimmy. She commented on Kate. She hit up Nina with that whole diatribe. And she went in Natasha's live. So yeah, I'm getting left out of the fray. I'm getting left out of the fray. I got henchmen sent to me. 517 on the nose! 5-fucking-17 on the nose! Damn, I'm good! 5-fucking-17 on the motherfucking nose, y'all. $5-fucking-17 on the motherfucking nose. I fucking tell you? I said 517. I've played this game for too long. I knew as soon as they started coming in, it was going to take about another 5 minutes. I fucking told you. When are people going to fucking believe me? When are you people going to Yes, at 517, like I said I would. Held the clock up whole 9. 517 on the fucking nose. I fucking said it. I knew the minute I started getting those fucking bans, it takes about 5 minutes to get kicked off. And I'll tell you how they got me kicked off. What happens is they go in on multiple accounts and do it. That's how you know I'm speaking the truth. Exactly, Chrissy. Exactly. I wasn't close. I was dead on. I said 517. I showed my clock. It was 517. Dead fucking on. So, while I will still forever and ever and ever believe that Fancy is fucking nuts, was she driven to the point of her nutsdom because of this? Possibly. If I wasn't speaking facts, just like the other content creators, they wouldn't even be worried about this. Exactly. You want to shut the truth up. That's why they made Fancy look even crazier than what she fucking is. She's still nuts. So you ain't gonna change my mind on that. I have experienced the situation. She's still nuts. We're all nuts. To be fair, we're all nuts. But I will say this. There comes a point when everybody starts to being made like they're crazy. It's like with everything else that happens in Hollywood. The minute celebrities start telling the truth, the minute that they start speaking up like Quiet on the Set, they're Kanye'd, they're Britney Spears, they're everything. It's the same thing. It is the same fucking thing. Yeah, because they did nails together that night. They did their nails together that night. That's why that they are. So it is just like Hollywood. The minute that somebody starts getting close to the truth, they get made to look like they're crazy. In my case, I was made to look obsessive. But y'all didn't see the phone records. Y'all didn't see the fucking phone records. You didn't see nothing because that's how it rolls. Y'all saw the text messages of can you call me? Can you call me? Can you call me? Because that's what fucking happened is I would get fucking calls. Because I could show you the fucking phone records to prove my point. on here, which I have the screenshots of, my bad. But anyways. Yeah, so when was this account made? I got to say that's kind of funny, to be honest. I can't see the fucking account, but yeah. She'd sit and call me and we'd talk for 3 fucking hours at a time. Because if I was made to feel like I was important, I'd shut up. If I was made to feel important, if I was given these secrets, then I was important. And if I was important, then I owed loyalty. If I owed loyalty, I didn't talk. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. Because they took my loyalty and they weaponized it against me. They knew that I was loyal. They knew I would take up for it. They seen me do it with Fancy. They seen me back Fancy even when Fancy was crazy. So they knew that if they fed me enough breadcrumbs in true narcissistic fashion, that I would lap that shit up. I would be loyal. I wouldn't talk. I wouldn't trash. I wouldn't this. I wouldn't that. And that's why she'd sit on the phone with me for 3 fucking hours at a time to make me feel like I was cared about, to make me feel like I was important. Because if I was, then I wouldn't speak out against her. And that's a fact. So many fucking pictures on this goddamn phone. I have like 14,000 pictures on my phone. Do you guys have any idea how many fucking screenshots I have? It's unreal. So yeah, so I got shut off of TikTok because it's easy to get me shut off of TikTok, you know. But I'm not shocked. I told you guys it was gonna happen at 5:17, and it happened at 5:17 because I've played this game before. April was right on one thing, and that's the fact that they want her to be quiet. And that I still believe that. Now, she also runs her mouth and gets herself kicked off for her own things, and that's here nor there. But I do think that they want us quiet. They only want her talked about when it's something that can be made with money. When there's money to be made, then it's important for her name to be in the media. But again, this press alone is gonna give her views. It's gonna whatever, because people are gonna start to see the fucking light. They're gonna start to see the fucking light of the situation about how every content creator is told to shut up, sit down, they're crazy, they're nuts, they're obsessive. Because that's what we always get hit with. Oh, you're obsessed. You're obsessed. You're obsessed. No, you guys just don't listen, and we keep screaming from the fucking rooftops. Okay, let's see. Incoming call, 20 minutes. Incoming call, 2 hours and 5 minutes. Outgoing call, 44 minutes. Incoming call, 44 minutes. Outgoing call, 46 minutes. Outgoing call, 12 minutes. Outgoing call, 17 minutes. Outgoing call, 35 minutes. Incoming call, 24 minutes. Outgoing call, 25 minutes. Incoming call, 23 minutes. Incoming call, 1 hour and 50 minutes. Outgoing call, 1 hour and 16 minutes. Outgoing call, 1 hour and 20 minutes. Incoming call, 16 minutes. Outgoing call, 5 minutes. But I'm nuts. I'm obsessive. I'm whatever, right? Right? No, I was being breadcrumbed to death and I'm fucking dumb. I was being breadcrumbed to death. No, it's considered double jeopardy, unfortunately. And I'm dumb. I'm gullible. Here's the difference, y'all. For people who always say that I'm not truthful, I'm not this, I'm not that. Y'all, I have ate crow more times than I care to count. Did I ever in the history of ever have to tell you that I stopped talking to Christy in any way, shape, or form? Did I ever have to tell you that? No. I did not. I did not have to ever say that. I could have just been like, oh yeah, you know. Did I have to take down the live when I got the time frame wrong? Nope. Did I have to take down the videos when I got that time frame wrong? Nope. Did I ever? I have literally eaten so much crow on this app, I have wings. Literally, I have them on my back. I literally tell all this shit. I'm completely open. I completely say everything, even when it makes me look bad. I got on here and I made sure that everybody knew that Sarah did not kill herself and Fancy wasn't to blame. I don't even like Fancy. I got in here and said that I think that the Blanchards drove Fancy nuts. I don't even like Fancy. I think that they tried to set Nina up to get her taken off this app because they planned on taking her off this app to begin with, and they set Nina up. And I don't even like Nina. I'm sitting here telling you things for people I don't even like. I'm sitting here telling you things that make me look like an idiot and an asshole. Because it's the truth. Okay? When are you gonna start listening to crazy? I ain't got a horse in this fucking game, yo. I ain't got a horse in this fucking game. I'm not profiting off of anything. All the Blanchard secrets I had, I held on to. I could have made millions of views, thousands of followers. I fucking kept that shit. Why would you not believe me? Why would you not believe me? I could have done all the things. I could have told all the secrets. I could literally be sitting here saying, yeah, and Fancy's still insane. I think they drove her insane. I could say that Nina, while she continues to make tons of gypsy content and take April's shit and act like she found it anyway, I'm saying I think that they tried to play her. I think I will say what it is no matter whether I like a person or I don't. I will say what it is whether I look like an idiot or I don't. It is what it is. I have the things that I have are stupid and irrelevant. Ow. I have one that was, oh my God. I have one that would probably, it's stupid, it's dumb. It's stupid and it's dumb, but I will tell you that if I said it, and the thing is, I don't even I don't know why I hold on to the shit I do because it doesn't mean anything. The thing that I have in my head would be the greatest, funniest fucking thing to say, especially in light of what we've been told for the past 5 months. That is so funny. That is yet again just another fucking lie she is told. Look, I will tell you this. I will tell you this. I will tell you this. I'm not I will tell you this. And I'm sure you guys know this, and I'm gonna let you guys deduce what I'm about to say. I'm not gonna say anything verbatim. I'll let you deduce it because it's not some big secret that is going to wreck somebody. It's a dumb secret that you guys probably already know. I just know it in verbiage that's a lot funnier that I'm not gonna share with you. And that truth is the D is not fire. The D started no fires. I'm not going to go into any deeper than that. I'm not going to go into any deeper than that. No, it's what I know is funnier than that, but unfortunately, I'm just going to. But again, it's just another fucking lie. Just another lie. Ryan's. All right, I'm just worried about poor Charlie, who was accused of looking at something on Bree's computer. That's why you don't rent a center laptop, folks. Okay, I'm going to say something. And okay. I want to say something, and I don't know if that. Okay, I'm gonna go off of what I have known and experienced. If anybody can tell me contrary, I have no problem with that. If you can tell me to the contrary, I will, and you have proof, I will believe you. Like, okay, I'm only going off of what I know. You guys have literally, fuck me. You guys always say that millennials and us old fucking farts don't know anything about the internet. I hate to break it to you fucking Gen Z bitches. We made the internet. Okay. And while I can't run a Discord to save my fucking life, thanks, Alicia. What I can tell you is we know shit about the internet. Okay. We know shit about the internet. Right. Number one, the history. I saw the history, but my thing is this. Look, I don't know, and look, I feel bad. I saw Brie. She was very upset. Number one, I will only say this, and I'm not going to down her in any way, shape, or form. If you guys try to say I'm downing her at 5:32, 56 minutes into this live, you can reference what I'm saying. Number one, as a person who has been on the internet enough to know and done enough live streams and has now my green screen is broken on TikTok and I have to actually show my computer screen. I will tell you this. Number one, make sure you don't have bad windows up when you go live. And here's the thing, it's not because I have to hide my corn addiction. There's things on here that have my legal name on them. And I damn near showed one the other day because I wasn't paying attention. I went to show one of my tabs and my whole ass government name was on that tab. When you are showing your computer, when you are screen sharing, when you are facing your camera towards your computer, you have to know what is on your computer. You have to pay attention to your computer. You have to know, am I putting something out there that can be used against me in any way, shape, or form? That was a mistake on her part. I'm not meaning to blame, but as a content creator, you have to make sure all of your bases are covered and that nothing can somehow come back to you in any way, shape, or form. For me, that's making sure with my stupid t-shirt site and my YouTube that I use as a job, that I don't have payee information up on my computer when I turn around and show you guys something. Okay. So when I'm being paid for my jobs and I have the links up and you could actually see it in one of my videos, it says pay your that is a payment from the job that you are seeing me do right now as I sit on my ass for the animals that I don't deserve because I'm a piss poor pet owner who is doing what they do right now at their fucking job. Anyway, tangent. So when you are on here and you are sharing a screen or you are showing your screen through your whatever you're doing, you have to make sure that there's nothing on that screen that can be used against you in any way, shape, or form, whether it's your address, your name, or your browsing history. She accidentally showed numbers on the text on the live too. Yeah, I know that. Because I know the person that the text number was. Because I had that whole screenshots. I had that whole text thread in my phone and I knew who that text number was. Um, Look, and I'm not going to blame Brie because I'm going to tell you, it's things you don't think about. If you haven't been a content creator for very long, you don't think about it. You don't think about, oh, what does my tab up there say? Oh, is my name showing? Oh, is my address showing? Oh, is my browser history okay and acceptable? You don't think about that kind of stuff. I'm not going to blame her for that. This is something I've been doing for 3 years. I know that when I'm going to before I did that video where I had to show you guys because my green screen's fucking broken, I looked up here and I went, okay, okay, we can do this because I know that things can be used against you. But my only thing is this, please correct me if I'm wrong. Me and my husband have shared a computer. Okay, before I got this one out of the closet, my new one I didn't want to use. I was using his old computer. And what I can tell you is this, and this is just from my own personal experience. And if anybody has had different personal experience, please feel free to say anything. From my own personal experience as a millennial who created the internet, not me myself, but my generation, I can tell you that the search history, even though my husband was signed into the computer, I left my husband signed in on that computer, and my husband does his thing on his phone. It was all my search history. I'm just letting you know. I'm going to tell you that with everything in me. And I could even say something that's going to make you guys laugh, because my husband was joking about it the other day. I'm going to tell you guys something that's going to make you laugh, and it's probably going to put a nail in the coffin of this story. Ready? Here we go. Because I got nothing to hide. I don't care. I'm grown. I don't give a shit. I can tell you something right now. My husband is signed into that computer. I used that computer for about 6 months. He never touched it. Okay. He was signed in under his YouTube. He was signed in under his YouTube history will show up, because it'll show up in like what you've watched. But so it can do that. But that's only if I were to go into his YouTube and see something. Okay. So YouTube history is a little different, but you have to actually physically go into YouTube and watch the watch history. Now, I want you to understand this. And again, Ryan is transparent, doesn't give a shit about anything, and will have pie on her face. Here's a great one for you guys. I used my husband's computer 6 months. Man never touched it. Okay. All my own search history. Got it? He signed into it. I know for a fact, because I've done it. He's done it. And anybody in this, there's 154 people in here. If 100 of y'all haven't been on this site, you're fucking lying. If you're telling me 100 people, if 2/3 of the people in this room have not went to PH, you're liars. Anyway, so I know that my husband has been on PH. Why? Because I don't give a fuck. Why? Because I've been there myself. Why? Because sometimes couples like to do things together. But anyways, so that man has been on the PH site, okay? It's not showing up in my browser history. Just saying. My computer was my browse history. So for me, in my mind, and I feel awful if this is the fact, it has to be somebody that was in the house. Who I don't know. But I will tell you, browser history, when my husband is signed into when my husband's signed into a fucking computer and he's been on PH and it's not showing up in the browser history on my computer, I can pretty much tell you I tested that theory. Oh my God. Ryan and her husband talked about the PH. Oh my God. Oh my God. Spice. Get some. For those of you not in the know or not reading the comments right now, we are talking about the corn corner. Okay? Talking about the corn corner. All right. So I can tell you that child of God is so so naive and special and pure. So is she saying her husband searched that, or she's saying she doesn't know? But she said something about a Google account being signed in. That's the thing that I saw. And I can tell you with everything in me, as I just told you, your Google account does not change your search bar up here. It doesn't change your search history up here. It doesn't. Hi, babe. We're talking about your corn grub history. I'm trying to tell them, because it came up as a question, can browser history from your phone make it to the browser history bar of your computer? And I was letting them know that I was using your computer. You had not touched your computer. You searched the corn grub on your phone. Your phone history did not has never went on to my computer search history ever in the history of ever. Your corn grub stays on your phone and has never made it to my computer. So somebody physically typed that into the computer. Who? I don't know, because I don't know enough about anything that's been going on. Oh, you've been here the whole time? I'm telling your secrets the whole time. Because I don't care. But yeah. No, if your phone and computer are connected, they will say, no, they will not. No, they will not. I'm literally telling you, no, it will not. Not your actual search history up here. No, it don't. I mean, I literally could show you it right now. It don't. Now, I don't know if she has a now, if you wanna say that, you have a Mac and it does it all the time, I don't know, did she have a Mac or a Windows? I can tell you I've had a Mac and a Windows. I can tell you I've been synced on them, and I can tell you it didn't happen to me. Maybe I'm special, I don't know. Mac does with Safari. Yeah, now that I could believe. Mac may do it with Safari. That's why I said, did she have a Mac or did she have a computer? I don't know. I don't know. Sarah, I literally just proved that that is not true. And everything else that she looked up since then was Gypsy stuff. I mean, I don't know. I've never had that happen. I have never had that happen. Ever. Once. I have been on a computer since most of you have literally been a fucking worm in your dad's nutsack. Okay? I have been on the internet since 1997. I have never had that happen. But we'll leave it out there. If you guys say it can happen, then it can happen. Like I said, if you guys can tell me that it can happen, I'll believe you. But I can tell you that I have been on the internet since 1997, and I have never once had that happen. Ever. Her computer is a MacBook and it is hooked up to the previous owner's iPhone. Okay, so I have a question. So you're telling me that that happened, she didn't see it in the browser history, and then the next 10, he never searched anything from there, and the 10 that she searched up with Gypsy? I mean, that could happen, especially if you're like, if that happens, you somehow don't notice that in your browser. And then the next like 8 or 10 were Gypsy stuff. I mean, she could have been on a deep dive where she did it all in like 30 minutes. I could understand that. I mean, that's a possibility. I've done it. I've done it. Rent-A-Center does clear everything before they rent them out. They have to. It's a legality thing. If they were to leave somebody's phone information, computer information, and account information in there, they would be held liable for a breach of information and contract. They have to erase things before they rent them out. If you get something from Rent-A-Center, that it has to be wiped. If I were to turn in if I was to have a computer and I turned it into Rent-A-Center and it had all of my credit cards saved in it, they have to erase it before they give it out to somebody. That's a shitty Rent-A-Center if that's what happened. Did she sync the computer and the phone that it could be possible? She's saying this is some random guy, I think. I think she was saying it was some random guy. You and I are the same age, so I hear you. I just know it does because my son was looking stuff up on his YouTube and Google, and since we share the same account, everything he searches shows up on. And like I said, if somebody can tell me different, I'm telling you that I have never had it happen. Ever. Ever. In 30 years, I've never had it happen. And I've had probably 6 different computers and probably 20 different phones, and that's never happened to me. So I guess I've just been lucky. I'm not talking about YouTube. YouTube, if you go into their search history and they're logged into it, you will see it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the actual URL bar. I'm talking about the actual URL bar. Okay, well, I've never used Rent-A-Center. I just know that legality-wise, they could be held accountable for that shit, but what the fuck do I know? Even if the computer wasn't wiped, wouldn't you want to wipe it before using it? Yes. You just called Rent-A-Center, and yes, it has to be wiped to factory settings. Is my Rent-A-Center open? My Rent-A-Center open? They close in 15 minutes.
It's a great idea. Still on the Rent Center, home of the 12-month famous cast. This is Calvin. How can I help you?
Hey, I have a quick question. If I were to rent like a computer from you guys, do you guys erase them? I mean, if I turn it back in, did you guys erase them so my information doesn't get put out?
No, we sell it with all of your information on it. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we erase them the moment you bring them back.
So, like, if I forgot, you would erase it though. Like, I wouldn't want my shit getting out there.
Well, you'd have to give us the PIN. Like we can resettle and stuff. But like, if you want us to 100% like do it when you bring it in, yeah, we can do it. We just need the PIN.
Okay. Now, what would happen if I forgot the PIN?
Well, we would just have to factory reset it, so it would still get deleted. It would just be a one more step process.
Oh, so no matter what, you do make sure that absolutely is wiped.
Yeah, we won't sell it if we can't wipe it, because like, let's say you had an account on it and you brought it back and that account had a PIN and we didn't have the PIN and we couldn't pressure reset it. We can't rightly sell it because you can't even get into it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you telling me that today. That makes me feel better.
No problem. Why, did you return one?
No. I had a friend who said that they were worried when they turned theirs in. They forgot to do that, and she wanted to make sure that her stuff was taken off of it.
Was it to our store? The one?
Oh no, it was a different store. No, you're good.
I got it. No. Oh yeah, well no, yeah, but you definitely be resetting those, and they can't really sell them with the PIN on them. So yeah, they're not going to go out the door like that. Don't worry.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Of course, you too.
Bye. I'm so fuck. What am I supposed to say? Okay, so there you go. Just so you know, for anybody out there, if you ever want to go to Rent a Center, if you for whatever reason do not give them a PIN, they will factory reset it for you. So there you go. By the way, I live in Kentucky. I'm a one-party state. I'm allowed to do that. I live in Kentucky. I'm a one-party state. It's okay. I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe her sucks. Maybe her Rent a Center sucks. Mine will do it, but that had me wondering, because I'm like, that would make me nervous. Like, I've never used like any of that before. So I couldn't tell you. That's why I wanted to call and find out. Because, like, what the fuck? Could you imagine? Like putting out like all your information in there, like the saved cards and shit, and then that'd be, oh my god, that'd be bad. That'd be bad. You think okay? So you say that they're just gonna give it out anyway. And when you sign all those little documents and whatever, that they're not going to be held legally liable for handing out your credit card information. You think they're not going to be a little bit sticker on that? That they wouldn't want to be sued as a byproduct of giving out your information? I mean, I would. I don't know. But just for everybody else out there, it will work. You rented a sectional before and opened up the cubby and it had legal. Okay, look. I'm not saying that didn't happen. Probably did. But they probably just didn't think to open up the cubby. I mean, when you have a device that is known to have passwords and pins and accounts, you're going to probably want to wipe it. Just saying. You just talked to someone who bought a computer at Rent a Center and it was wiped clean when they bought it. I don't know. What is it she's saying? What is it she's saying though? Because I thought that she said somebody's iPhone was attached, or somebody's account was attached to it. I know she said she got it at Rent a Center, but I thought somebody's phone was attached to it. See, I don't even know what the hell's going on. I just wanted to know if y'all were telling me that. Now that got me worried. Like, I wanted to know if Rent a Center did that. No, I would believe that there was stuff inside of a cubby on a couch. I believe that. Because you wouldn't think, like, "Hey, we should check the cubby." But, like, that's an electronic device. You're gonna probably want to you're probably gonna wanna make sure that, Oh, so you know somebody that they got a computer with it, okay. So you know somebody who not only got a bad couch, but also got a bad computer, and your son also has his stuff like that. You got a lot of stuff going on. You got a lot of stuff going on. Um, okay, you worked at A Plus Rentals, and it was like Rent a Center. What did you guys do? I don't know. I don't even know what happened. Like I said, what I caught, and I didn't hear all of it. So I just caught something about I thought somebody's phone was tied onto their computer. You clear your search history once a week. That's because you are insane. That's because you're insane. Um, it doesn't explain why the search was wedged into all the gypsy searches. That was weird. I'm not gonna lie. That was weird. She's claiming Rent a Center did not clear the computer and all this guy's info. Charlie is on her computer and she can't get Charlie's info off the computer. When did she get the computer? When did she get the computer? Because there was like a ton of searches about Gypsy. Did she just get the computer like the day before? Nice. She paid $70 for a couch and found $200 in it. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Would just take it back? You could just factory reset it. She's had it for months. Then how was that right in the search history? Oh, that's why she's saying that because his search history is showing up on her bar. That's where it came from. So she's saying that this guy's attached to the thing. She can't get it off, and his search history is making it onto her search bar. But it was nothing. It had to be something scandalous, though. That something scandalous was on there. I don't know. Look, all I know is what they said. They said that at least the store that I called wipes them. Do people not do their job? Yes. Maybe she just got one that was not wiped. I mean, that's a possibility. Only one corn search and the rest was Gypsy. It is a Mac. His text messages are showing up too. Why would you not factory reset that shit? If I was seeing people's personal shit, why don't you just factory reset it? She said she used to work at pawn shops and was taught to wipe computer. Why would you not reset it though? The minute I came home and found out somebody's shit was on something, I would reset it. Why would you not reset it? Well, anybody knows how to. You can literally Google how to fix. Y'all are making me work today. You guys enjoying your ads? Because I need to get paid for this shit. How to factory reset a MacBook. From the Apple menu in the corner of your screen, choose System Settings. Click General in the sidebar. Click Transfer and Reset on the right. Click Erase all contents and settings. 4-step process. You've gotten 3? Woo-woo. And the only time she's ever seen this is the day she accidentally showed it on a live. Any non-person to person must factory reset computer. It's law. Well, there are people who do shitty jobs. I will say that. I will say that. I don't know. She's a liar, all made up, trashing RTO. What is an RTO? I don't know what that is. It was clear as day on her drop down. How'd she not see it before? I would have noticed that. I'm just saying I would have, but that doesn't mean everybody does. That does not mean everybody does. I'm not sure why you would not notice that particular, that's something you'd notice in my opinion, but I don't know. Petty, I'm not saying I wouldn't do that. I'm not saying I might not get a little nosy. But if I'm getting somebody's whole ass text messages, I'm probably out of respect for that person going to factory reset the computer. You're getting good ads today, no snow ones? All right. She was mortified. That's telling. She did look upset, 100%. But she also said she doesn't know who did it. And I feel bad for her. I'm not gonna lie. I feel bad for her because if she was genuinely blindsided by this and you don't know who did it, that would be blindsiding. But then again, that is definitely where we are two different people because I will tell you right now, um, I would have called my husband if that was something I had a problem with, which as you guys learned from my live the other night, I don't have a problem with. But if I had a problem with it, I would have called that motherfucker in about 4 seconds and have been like, "The fuck is this doing on my computer?" But as you can tell, I don't give a fuck. If she got the computer like that and was paying, she would have taken it back to get it cleared or a new one, not leave that in the computer she's paying 3 times the cost for. If he's not noticing that, how much is there? If she's not noticing it, how much is in there? Babe, be nice. Can you guys imagine getting Gypsy's computer at a yard sale or Goodwill? Greyhound bus ticket. How much stuff to kill my mom? You should the text you've seen her screen history. You've seen 4 ads during this live. Oh, I'm glad I'm getting paid for this shit. Y'all made me call a fucking Rent-A-Center. I don't know. Look, I will say this, regardless of how it got on there, who it got on there, why it got on there, I feel bad for her. Because when I saw the video, I kind of felt like she genuinely had no idea. And I will tell you as a person that don't give a shit about that stuff, if I did give a shit about that stuff, it would really upset me. But, and this is just me. This is just me. This is just me. I am not saying how she reacted is not valid. How she reacted is valid, and that's okay. But I will tell you this. One thing I've noticed, I'm going to put this out there because April does it all the time. When somebody pokes the bear on a live and you give them what the oh my god, everybody heard you say that. Everybody heard you. Nice guys. Everybody heard you tell me to shut up, Craig. When you do that, people notice more. For the people that weren't on that live in that video or whatever, I would have never heard about it if she didn't make that video. So to me, it would have been smarter to not make the video. Because for me, I don't want to bring attention to something that I don't want attention being brought to something. So what I would have done is I would not have made a video talking about it just because that brought me to it. That brought me to it. I didn't know about it. She's all right today. She's all right today. She's over there. She's sleeping. She had a little bit of a peanut butter jelly sandwich. That's my. Don't you guys know I do dramatizations? But I wouldn't have made a video talking about it because to me, I would have never known it happened. I came across the video and I'm like, what am I watching? Like, what happened? And I still didn't know. This is weird. I still didn't know because it was a very vague video. It was like, Nina, you know what you did. You know what you did. And I can't sleep. And I'm like, what is going on? So the first thing I did, of course, was get on a burner account. I have to unblocked to try to find out what the hell Nina did because I wanted to know what Nina did because I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This sounds really weird. I want to know what's going on. I didn't even have to do anything. Didn't have to do anything. I logged into the account and she was like, that video was like the first thing on the FYP. Like, phones fucking hear you, dude. My husband last night, we were in the car. He's like, he was talking about these 2 songs. He's like, he knew I didn't like them. And he said the names of the songs. He's like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. He turned on his fucking Spotify and they played back to fucking back. They hear it. Anyways. So that's the only reason I knew anything about it is because of this video. I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have known. But during her live, when she found out, she posted corn dick in her live. What? Sometimes the best response is no response. Yes. You want to see this video? Where is it? What happened was apparently is Nina was going on about Brie. And there was a thing where Brie had been sharing her screen, and this is on a video. And Brie was sharing her screen, and in the search history, there was Gypsy, 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 lesbian porn. And Nina in true fashion, posted it, didn't need to be posted, did it to be an asshole. Bree did not realize, hurt Bree's feelings. Bree was upset. Bree was angry. Bree made a video. Bree brought more attention to the situation. And I feel bad for her because if she did not know, and that's how you found out, was after thousands of other people found out with you, that is humiliating. I feel bad for her, 100%. But I wouldn't have found out about it had I not seen that video because I didn't know. I don't go to Nina's lives. I don't watch Nina's videos. Blocked. My husband isn't nice to me. No shit, Sherlock. Are you new here? Here's the difference. I don't hide it though either. Wait a minute. Hold on, Kyle. You just came in here asking about my dog, trying to be nice, and I don't know why, but I saw your name and I'm like, I think they're a shit stirrer. So you came in asking about my dog, and then you start trashing my husband. That's weird. He doesn't treat me like a dog. He's just an asshole. There's a difference. What are you talking about? Did who post a penis on purpose? Who? What? Yeah, but pawn shops, I mean, you're gonna get what you're gonna get with pawn shops. You're gonna get what you're gonna get. I mean, what'd she, what? Well, see, I would have just put it on that. I would have been like, yeah, I was looking shit up for a why did she post what? Why? Where did she post it? Wait, what was I trying? No, somebody said you treat me like a dog. Brie accidentally did, trying to show the previous phone. What? So you're telling me that she accidentally posted a porn pic and then was confused that a porn pic was in the Google bar? I'm so confused. You act like you can't be bothered, but you are stuck in the drama and bullying. What am I bullying? What am I bullying? And why did you come in and ask me about my dog? Who is fine? She's right there. She's actually doing pretty good. You had a nice weed eater at a pawn shop. I don't know. It could be fucking Alicia. We did block her. By the way, after we blocked her, I guess it erased all of her shit from life. That's why I don't block people. So we'll block them because I don't like to, because then it erases all their fucking shithole comments. Well, then she put a shithole comment down in the comments, but then it erased. But I got it before it erased because I hadn't refreshed my browser. And she was talking about how I was a piss poor dog owner and I didn't deserve my animals. Bye, Alicia. I do the same thing. What do I do? I do what to people? I do the same thing to people. What is the thing and what do I do to people? Just so I know. Help me learn. I do what to people? Let's talk about it. Can't fix what I don't know. What is it that I do that is the same thing to people? In the meantime, while we wait for Kyle. It was mean on their part, but that's how people are. My only question when that happens is, who hurt you? Why are you so miserable? Like, I'm so confused. I can unalive another pet. I didn't unalive that. Well, you said I do the same thing to people. I asked you, what did I do to people? You didn't answer my question and then said you can unalive another pet. A, I asked you for the first question, which you didn't answer. B, unalive what other pet? And C, no one wants me or him. Good thing we have each other then. Why would we want other people if we have each other? Make that make sense, please. That's good that nobody wants him, and that's good nobody wants me. because we're together, and that would be awkward and weird. This one time at band camp, I forgot how to erase my search history, and everyone saw my corn. Petty, I'm taking away your keyboard. Bree should not say terrible things to people if she doesn't want the reasons back. I don't see where she's ever said something terrible to somebody. I don't see that. I thought I blocked you. Why are you here? I guess I didn't block her. Damn. I've never seen Bree say anything terrible about anybody. I've seen her point things out. I've never seen her say anything terrible. I'm only live when there's drama. No, you can check my other lives. I am gonna ground you. I didn't say you're being mean, Mishi. I don't think you're being. I don't think you're being mean. No, somebody said that about Bree being awful. I've never seen Bree say anything horrible about anybody. No, I don't miss you. Why are you here? Nobody likes you. Go play with your friends, preferably in traffic. I've never seen Bree say anything bad about anybody. Like mean. I've never seen Bree be hateful. We found Kyle Balls. So Alicia, were you Kyle? Kyle left. So are you Kyle now? Did you sneak in under the radar? I didn't say you were, Mishi. My God, what the fuck? Just tell your story in Discord sounds good. She said many terrible things like making fun of Nick and his autism. I've never seen that, so I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying I just said I've never seen it. People stay focused. We must stay focused. Does she call? I've never seen her call people. What am I missing that y'all are seeing? Like, I'm not. I don't have my blinders on. I call a spade a spade. I see what I see. I've never seen any of this. I've never seen any of this. Who have I bullied? Again, I asked you a question. You're not answering. Who have I bullied? Actually, in this live alone, I've stuck up for Nina and April. Who have I bullied? I'm not saying there isn't proof out there, so I've never seen it. They're not going to trial. It's okay. She's quite mean and spastic. I've never seen it, though. I've never seen it. I've never seen her make fun of Nick. Not to say it hasn't happened, but I'm just saying I've never seen it. To be fair, I don't watch a lot of people's content. So that could be where I'm missing it. Answer my question, Kyle. Who have I bullied? Did that help? I didn't say you were Kyle. I'm talking to Kyle. The world does not revolve around you, Alicia Balisha. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Terrific. Kyle doesn't know how to answer a question. It's okay. His reading comprehension is shit. So is his listening or comprehension. I never let anyone treat me or disrespectful like he does you. You've never seen him be disrespectful to me. Because I said he was, you've never seen it happen. There's no way that search came from anyone other than whoever's in the house. So what I do wonder is if they were watching it and the video could have come through and be on our search bar. I don't know. I'm so bullying Kyle. No, I've asked him to, no, he's being disrespectful. I'm not bullying. You need to look up the definition of bullying, you dumb bitch. Now I'm bullying. I said it slow so we could understand because I've asked him 3 times and he hasn't answered. So obviously if I said it slower, maybe he would comprehend better. Didn't you and your pathetic husband bully you the other night? No. Bitch, okay, listen. I'm gonna take a sidestep just for a second. Just for a second, guys. I'll be back. Alicia, me and you are in this room over here. All right. All right, babe. All right. We're gonna talk to Alicia. Shh, everybody. Shh. It's just me and Alicia. All right, Alicia. I've blocked you on TikTok on 2 different accounts. I've blocked you in Discord. I've asked you to stay the fuck off my YouTube, and I thought I blocked you. That's 5 accounts. You continue to show up in my shit. Okay. And I've asked you to leave me alone, and you don't understand that. So when we call you out on your bullshit, it's because you're stupid and you don't know how to say no for an answer. You don't know how to take no for an answer. You show up, you bother people. You're like herpes. There's no drug for you, unfortunately. So nobody is bullying you. What we're saying is nobody fucking likes you. That is not bullying. That's a fact. Okay, back to your regular scheduled program. Me and Alicia had our conversation in the corner. We're good now. Now, exit, bitch. Bye. Anyway, let's get back to our regular scheduled program. Where's Kyle? Let's get him the fuck out of here. Kyle, I doth protest too much, Alicia. All right, cool. Let's go. Is she a regular? I don't know. Regular idiot. I have no idea. All right, so let's continue on. Kyle and Alicia have been taken to the trash where they belong. All right, let's go. So, to continue on. Look, I know it is pathetic how badly she wants my attention. It's sad. It's kind of gross. I feel like I need a shower. Does anybody else feel like they need a shower after that? I feel like she's just over in the corner. Anyway, sorry. My bad. Her, Gypsy, and Christy was on Bree's live last night. Here's what I will say. I have never seen her bully anybody or be mean to anybody. I've seen her give back what people have given her. That's my view. Okay. I've seen her give back what has been gotten to her. I do think she should scale it back a little bit, but that's her choice and not mine. Okay. I've never seen her bully anybody. I've never seen her be mean to anybody. So I don't know. You're good, Terry. I could be. I could be missing it. I could be. Like I said, I don't want. Hey, little man, knock it off. I could be missing it. I don't watch a lot of people's stuff. I don't watch. She's very defensive. I know that. I don't see, but people think I'm rude. Maybe that's why I don't think she's rude. People think I'm rude. I'm not rude. I'm blunt. I'm very blunt. When they were live, they were bringing up people's children. I don't care who it's like. You'd never bring children into it. I believe that. I agree. People are going against Gypsy girls. I'm waiting for the rise and fall of Gypsy Rose. I agree. Children are off limits. I agree. Rude and blunt are different. I don't know. People say that I'm rude. So, I mean, I'm blunt. People say I'm rude. I'm blunt. Being out of the ER over my asthma. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm just saying that as of right now, I've never heard Bree bully or whatever anybody. Now, could it be happening and I don't see it? Yes. I did see the one where she took the one in Nina and she was like, hot girl Nina. And I seen that one. I don't know if I consider that bullying. It was a little over the top, but I wouldn't consider that bullying. And as for the whole dolphin thing, walks a fine line. I mean, she does laugh like a dolphin, but I mean, fine line. I will agree on that one. Fine line. I didn't see her live last night and I didn't hear anything about kids because I would be with you on that. I'd be with you on that. They were talking about Nina's kids. No, that's not okay. I don't know when she ever has time to mother them, but I wouldn't bring her kids into it. And I sure as hell wouldn't use my kids as a bullying tactic and use them on social media to bully other people. So that's the one thing I will say about her kids is that she shouldn't bring her kids in to bully other creators either. So, I mean, nobody's innocent here. She joins in when other people start saying things. Well, I mean, that people do that. A YouTuber streamed her whole live earlier. She was being super offensive, ableist, and straight up said Nick was using autism as an excuse. I got nothing for that. I mean, if that happened, there's nothing I can say. There's nothing I can say. So, wow, that is wrong for you to say that, Ryan. I'm not bullying you. I was having a conversation. Mishi, I don't know what is wrong with you. You think I say things that I don't say. You literally came in my messenger the other day and said something about me talking about your spelling. I have no idea what you were talking about half the time, but what I can tell you is this. You have acted perfectly normal and fine on my TikToks when you're busy, with Fancy's dick down your throat and Nina's dick down your throat. You've acted perfectly fine. Now, all of a sudden, this live, you're acting like you don't know anything. You're on speaker.
So, what does some of this shit have to do with you?
Nothing.
Because I'm not seeing anything you've done, and yet they're coming in, the slut squad's coming in and giving you shit.
Well, because we thought we banned Alicia like yesterday. She just showed up. She's gone now. I banned her and the other one. I thought we banned her yesterday, but she showed up. So, no, she was just showing her ugly little head again. No, everybody else, it was just those two. You just questioned her parenting.
I could have swore I saw 3 or 4 of them.
So it was Alicia and Kyle that were doing it, and I took them both out. I questioned her parenting. Why would you use your children to bully other people?
Okay, so what's Misha's issue?
Okay, so Mishi is a mod for, I want to say either Natasha, April, or Nina, or maybe all three. So what they're doing right now is they're coming in here and acting. They're trying to pin me on saying things like bullying or whatever. They came in my messenger a day or two ago, acting much different than they do on normal lives. Trying to make me sound ableist, and that's a crock of shit. And so what Mishi's doing is she is trying to start shit that she can use for a later date. It is right. Nina should not have used her child to bully other people. Period. No, you don't bring kids into it. And part of not bringing kids into it is not using your child as a bullying tactic. If you don't want kids brought into it, don't bring your children into it. Period. Well, Beth, that's exactly what April does too, though. She says facts and evidence, it doesn't.
There is 3.
Yeah, I forgot about Mishi. I forgot about Mishi. I forgot about them. They were being pretty quiet, so I forgot about them. Yeah, you're right.
Go ahead and attack me all they want. They're a bunch of fucking morons.
Nah, that
they deserve to have a phone or a computer.
No.
You know what? It ain't gonna affect my audience. I don't have a fucking audience, so they can go suck a cock.
Children should never be discussed or involved. Ding, ding, fucking ding, ding. They should never be involved. They should never be involved. They should never be brought in to bully other people. 100%. 100%. Her child wouldn't have been involved if they had not been put involved by their parent. Yeah, that's what I said. I said what I said. I don't care. I said what I said. You should never bring kids into it, including your own. Oh my God, Ryan, you did. Oh my God, she was an adult. And oh my God, she tried to have me killed. Fuck you. Don't care. All right. When did Andrew start talking? He just called me. He's right here.
No, I've never known how to talk. All I've done is roar, grunt, and fucking beat my chest.
Right.
I have a voice.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't think they heard because I answered the phone so quick you couldn't hear. I know you couldn't hear. I think I answered it to where you couldn't hear the phone ring.
Gotcha.
I will, Jackie. Huh?
I'm in a mood today, so.
Me too. Sorry. Me too. I'm good. Hi, Sissy. Sissy nudes back there being cute. Oh, somebody just stepped on me. All right.
Sissy nudes, isn't that incest?
Pepper, get off me, honey. Your nails are really, really sharp. I love you. Go away. I love you. Go away. When are you going to be to your shipper?
I'm at my shipper. I'm finishing up at my shipper.
Oh, okay.
I've been in your live the entire time.
Oh, okay.
I started talking while I was at the red light outside my shipper.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go back to my programming, so I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, okay. Kick me off here. Love you, bye.
Love you, bye. I know my freckles are really popping today, ain't they? What are you doing? What are you doing? Go get water. You want water? Go get some water. No. Now I got 3 of you jumping on me. What did you miss? Not much. Nothing worth anything. Me taking some trash out. That's all. Me taking some trash out. I know. I got freckles days on days on days on days. Look at me. I got freckles everywhere. I am a giant freckle. So you guys, for the people who started watching me in winter when I, have a hoodie on, I am a giant freckle. That is just I am literally just coated in freckles. It's so bad. We call it the Marshall freckle. My whole Marshall side is just one big freckle. I can't wait to wash this and dry this dress. It is so big. Yeah, when I tan or whatever, I don't know what happens to my freckles. I don't tan very often. So I don't really know. Maybe they're there, maybe they ain't. I don't tan very often. I burn really good, so that's fun. That kick who? Mishi? I don't know. They're gone now. They ain't talking. I called them out on their shit. I think they're gone. Yeah, Mishi's weird. So they're normal. They're totally normal. They act normal. They're fine. They're perfectly fine. They've come in my lives before. They're a mod for somebody. Who are they? Does anybody know who they're mod? I think they're a mod for Nina. It could be Nina and April and Natasha. I know that she's a mod for one, if not two of them. Hell, maybe even three. I don't know. But she's a mod for some of them. And I couldn't figure out why she was in here to begin with, but she wasn't acting, stupid. So my rule is as long as you ain't acting a fool, I don't care if you're here. But then it was you're being mean to me. I'm not number one, Mishi. I'm not even talking to you. I'm not even talking to you. So he does a lot of outside stuff. I'm the same as you. I burn. I stay out of the sun mostly because I'm allergic to it. Yeah, I just I can get burned I've done it in a sunroof of a car. I've gotten burned in the sunroofs of cars. So I have to be really super careful when I go outside. I'm like translucent skin. Like it's bad. I am like bad. But yeah, so I mean, again, did you notice though? I will say this for people, and I've asked this before, and I actually asked this as well in my Discord when Alicia and Co decided to crash my Discord. They made the comment about lying. I said, "What lies have I ever told?" They said, "Well, you talk shit." I said, "What do I talk shit about?" I said, "Do I call out Thea and Natasha and April and Amy on their and Ember on their behavior?" Yeah, that's not talking shit. I said, "So talking shit is lying about somebody." I said, "What lie have I ever done?" They couldn't answer. I said, "What lie have I ever done?" They said, "Well, you never told us the announcement." I said, "Yes, I did." I said, there's a whole live that says announcement and it's there." "Well, it didn't happen." That's not my problem. I told you I'd tell you. I told you. The person who told me didn't go through with it. That's a them problem, not a me problem. I did my portion. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. So, just like when they said, "Oh, you bully people." Who do I bully? Notice they couldn't answer because I don't bully. I don't have to bully. I point out people's shitty behaviors that they do. That's not bullying somebody. That's saying the truth. If you don't like the truth about yourself, change it. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, that's sun poisoning. Yeah, I get that. I will eventually, Roberta. We've been trying and trying and trying, and then for a while it swung in her direction, and I'm hoping now it'll swing back. As far as that goes, I had to laugh. So if you take what Kyle says, when I asked Kyle if who I bully and they couldn't answer, when somebody repeatedly comes into your social media and you don't want them there, what do you call that? Well, I mean, I call it a stalker, but I mean, other than that, when you come in and you're rude with it, what do you call that? Just so I know. And by the way, you want to talk about bullying or shitty behavior? So Kyle came in and asked me how my dog was, and then went into some diatribe about what a shitbag I am. So what they did was, again, use my sick dog as a conversation piece. That's gross. You're gross. But for those of you asking, so far, Miss Yoda Brennan is doing fairly okay. She's not worse. She's not worse. She's about the same. She's about the same. My biggest worry, like I said, is we're going to know basically what's going on probably in the next 3 days. So as of right now, we're just kind of keeping an eye and a heads out and everything. As of right now, she's not downward spiraling. So we're hoping that everything is good from here on out. We've been giving her just last night for dinner. I gave her 2 different types of kibble, coconut oil and egg. And if that is like the coup de grace of food, of trying to gain weight on a dog. Like I put in coconut oil and egg, and she enjoyed most of it. So sorry, Karen, you're taking them for the team. That's what I'm hoping, Randella, but I mean, time will tell. And unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time, so it needs to hurry up. As of right now, like if she wants something, she gets it. As long as I know it's not gonna like harm her, she's gonna get it. She's gonna get whatever she wants. I don't care what it is. Kind of sus how those 2 people showed up after you called Rena Center. Alicia is herpes. She shows up at very unopportune times. Don't know who Kyle is. But Alicia and Kyle were talking together, although they were talking together on a very distanced thing. It was weird. Like they were talking to each other, but it was taking a long time for either of them to answer each other. I have no idea why that could be. What's wrong with my dog? It needs to get better. I treated it for tapeworms, and the medication did not treat tapeworms, even though it said it did. And so she had the tape. When I went in again, I got the medication, but by then she'd lost a lot of weight. So now she's lost a lot of weight, and I need to make sure that she gains the weight. And I don't know if she's going to gain it back. And if she doesn't gain it back, then it's going to be bad. So, and she's old. She's old. Just went to her account and she has turned off comments on every single video. I guess she is bothered by the trolls and haters. Mission accomplished. Cancel Gypsy. Yeah, she says, I got to say this. Look. I got to say this. I haven't talked about it, but I am going to say this. So she didn't say anything on her mom's birthday. Okay. And she decided to make a Mother's Day post. Say, was my mom the best person ever? No. What, did she treat me okay? No. Okay, that's not how to start off a Mother's Day post, but continue. And then she went on to, give thanks to Christy, which, is good that she was giving thanks, whatever. But I had to laugh because, she gets pasta. Because I had to laugh. And it was the school teacher, okay, that made me laugh because she's like, if you want to be some kind of way, you do it on your page. You're not going to do it here. You're not going to do it here. Okay. And I just had to laugh because I seen her at that moment, like in front of like a classroom of like 5-year-olds. That was like, you're not going to touch her. Okay. And I just had to laugh. That part was that. I think that was the funniest part of it for me, was just that little, okay. But, yeah, it was weird to me that they reached out to Jimmy, that she reached out to Jimmy. I am being left alone in all of this. It's kind of nice. I mean, think about it. Like Gypsy, at this point, Gypsy's gotten a hold of Kate and Nina and Jimmy. I'm being left alone. What am I doing right? Yeah, she'll be 12 in December. She brought me up in Breeze Live. What happened? Why'd I get brought up? I thought I had escaped all of it. What did Jimmy say? Oh, Jimmy lost her shit. Jimmy lost her shit. She said, I don't know shit and I can't talk about her. Well, my live being shut down because I was talking about her says I do know things. And that I'm still sitting here talking tells me I can't talk about her. So there you go. What'd she say to Jimmy? Hold on, I'll find it. I'm sure Jimmy won't mind. Hold on. Because she's never spoken to me. She's right on that. She never has. She is correct. That doesn't mean shit. Just because she doesn't talk to me doesn't mean shit. I think it's messed up. Hold on. My appeal wasn't approved. All right. Hold on. Let's see. It was. Okay. Gypsy says to Jimmy, LOL, no, I'm just a nice person who wants to connect with someone who had a similar situation of abuse. To find someone who understands the hardship of healing. I long to connect with others who relate. And Jimmy said,
I've been waiting for you. You're not gonna fool me, bro. You're not fooling me, and you're not going to fool a lot of other people. Okay? You have your handful of stans that believe everything that comes out of your mouth. Not me. Not me. Have you tried to reach out to any of your local resources? Any victims of abuse that are local to you? Or have you done anything to give back to any sort of community? Even the ones that you took from? Honey, everybody understands the hardship of healing. Everybody does. I think your best bet would be to get off of this app, get off of here, get off Facebook, Instagram, any other social media, and go find a group counseling session. You want to connect with people? Go heal with other people. Stay off of the internet. You could have avoided this entire situation and multiple others had you just and stayed offline. But no. Almost anyone who has been in an abusive situation could relate to you, but you choose not to. You could have went down two roads, right? You could have went down a road of healing, or you could have went down a road full of exploitation, and you chose exploitation. That's what you chose. So if you long for that connection, I highly recommend, as someone who's mentally ill, I highly recommend getting offline and going and finding a therapist. Go find group therapy. I guarantee you there's multiple around where you're at. It doesn't matter where you're at. I can almost guarantee that there is some sort of group something. So please, I don't want to hear how you long to connect with others who can relate. Please, okay? Please. Oh, I've been waiting for you.
and then there is, oh shit, I almost hit report. My bad. Hold on. And then there was, let's see, where'd she put it? Hold on. Did she end up taking it down? She might have took it down. Kate had one up, but it looks like she may have taken it down unless I just ain't seeing it.
We stand together. I wanted to jump on before.
Gypsy put on Kate's, regardless of how you view me, I wish you the best. I'm not being condescending at all. My heart feels for any survivor, and I applaud the strength to heal from any trauma. Kate says, I'm truly lost right now. So today you care because I talked about it and have people's attention. Let's be honest. She says, I am just now seeing your content because I was tagged. If I had known before I was tagged, I would have reached out sooner. I am friends with Jennifer Turpin, who is also a survivor. I knew of her story, though. I offer my heart openly and nothing else. Unfortunately, there are many content creators who have a biased opinion, though I'm something. I'm more open about my story. I always want to uplift a survivor. Kate says, "You know who I am. You already told a creator over a month ago. I don't know who Kate is. I have messages that I sent in January and March. You have piggybacked off my videos and reported them. Gypsy, just stop. I'm not okay with you pretending at this point. You have something to say because it went viral. Other survivors have noticed. Also, why are you contacting me like this and not through private message? Because it's viral, right?" When Nina asked me if I knew a Kate, correct, I never heard of a Kate because I haven't until now. Also, Nina never gave an explanation of who you are to me when she messaged me asking who is Kate. I'm like, I don't know. Because I'm temporarily suspended from being able to direct message because I told someone to fuck off when they were sending me death threats. Which is weird because somebody showed up in my messages or showed up on on here saying that they were suspended from doing direct messages and they claimed to be Gypsy. So she must have read this whole thing and then came in here. I would have gladly sent you a private message if I was able to. Kate says, I never said which creator said so. I know several creators who have posted personal contact with you. I've even had conversations with Bree. It's odd you mentioned that conversation with Nina just because I said a creator. You said for them to show proof and they can, but then you just said that this conversation happened. That's interesting. Let's see. Nothing there. I did message Nina and she asked randomly, do you know Kate? And I'm like, no, that's it. And Kate says, why did you delete the comment? Ask the creator to show proof that I even mentioned your name. She can't. And she says, again, I never said who. Gypsy says, Nina should have proof that she asked me simply if I knew a Kate. My reply was, no, I don't. And nothing more was said about you. Because then I remember Nina randomly asked me if I knew the name Kate because it was so random, no explanation for anything. It wasn't talked about for any significant amount of time. I'm sorry things got lost in translation, but I only wanted to wish you a happy life going forward. I'll leave this comment section at that. Kate says, I don't get it. You've been in my lives. I've seen you. My followers have seen you. You've talked about me with other creators. You reported my stuff and made your own videos as copy. Why now? Why care now? It's because I was a nobody until today, right? I wonder something. We're just gonna talk for a second. I want to see something. Hold on. How's everybody's day doing? Everybody doing good? No, this just happened like a day ago. Now somebody asked what Jimmy had said, and then Kate had been reached out to as well. So I was reading Kate's stuff, but I want to see something. So we're just gonna sit here and talk. Talky stuff. Do I know what her somebody put her burner account in here the other day? Krusty knows. Krusty had one. Krusty, you know her one burner account. I don't think that's all of them. Hold on, right. Yeah, she must not have sent me all of them. Yeah, she definitely didn't send me all of them. She only sent me part of them, half of them. Because I'm not seeing the part about Kate in here. Hold on. Telling my husband to grow a set of balls, yelling at women is disgusting. I took his balls on our second wedding anniversary, actually. On TikTok, not sure on YouTube. People are finally realizing Undercover Ops. She isn't even trying to pretend. Did you see Undercover Ops? That's her newest one that I know on TikTok. I don't pay attention to people shit on don't, like I said, I'm like out of the loop. Like I get on, I do my content, I look at a couple things, and that's it. Oh, okay. Well, apparently, Christy and Gypsy make it a point of deleting each other's conversations from this one thing I just was looking at. I was trying to find the conversation with Nina and Gypsy, which apparently I only have a portion of, unless I'm looking in the wrong area. I only have the beginning portion. But Gypsy was saying Ryan also doesn't know I talked to Nina. He would be mad. You're good, Roberta. Look, I was a supporter until the middle of January. It's not even the fact of what everything that April said or did, because like I said, April's a little nuts anyways, but a lot of the things she said made me start to think, and then I started like looking stuff up, and then things just started not making sense, and it just kind of spiraled from there. I was actually a huge Gypsy supporter. It just things didn't started to not make sense. So hey, my eyes are kind of the same color as his dress. Ugh. I'm gonna. Yeah, so I'm looking at the text message that Gypsy gave that said that she had to delete her TikTok. And not the actual one where she said it. She said I had to delete my TikTok. My IPO called me again. Apparently, it was reported that through Nina, I'm trying to send messages to Nick. So I showed him our whole conversation. I had that too at one point. Maybe it's in here. I don't know. I can't remember where she sent me half of the shit. Am I gonna cry? No. Why? I'm feeling good. That's a random thing to ask, though. No one knows what personality Ryan will be today. I've been the same person since I got on here 2 hours ago. So I guess they're all sleeping. I'm not my kid. I don't have multiple personalities. Well, neither does she. She just said she did. Anyway. Does it look like anything you're saying is hurting me? Do I look completely bothered? No, Miss. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. That they have to go and make numerous accounts because when somebody doesn't want somebody around, they can't accept the word no. They're just like Gypsy. These trolls are just like Gypsy, to be honest. They don't understand the word no. They don't like the word no. They're going to do whatever the hell they want and blame everybody else as the problem. They can't accept that nobody wants them around. It's too much for their little brains to comprehend. Purple Corvette must be a gyp stain. I have no idea. Are you a gyp stain purple Corvette? I don't have any real friends. Oh, are you Alicia? I said that exact same thing to Alicia. I'm doing my job, honey. That's why I'm on here. I'm at work. Yeah. Ryan doesn't have any real friends. If she did, she wouldn't be on YouTube day and night. I'm on it for about 2 hours, 2, 3, maybe 4 hours a day. That's all I have to work. So I do my work for 2 to 3, 4 hours a day, and then I'm done. That's what I do. See, I'm being paid to do this. Remember, I told you that yesterday. Or sorry, the day before. Yesterday, I was hanging out with my friends. Bad timing on that one. They are weak. Yeah, I was hanging out with my friend yesterday. So, well, actually, while I wasn't on here, I took the day off. I took Sunday as my day off. You wish you could just sit here for 2 hours and work a day. While stupid, incessant people come in and bother you. I'm good, Jackie. I'm good. You on live claimed you had friends. Okay, you make so much. You don't know what I make. It's not your business what I make. I do have friends. I have plenty of friends. I have friends in here right now. I have friends I went to their house yesterday. We do hang out just about every day, Randella. About every day. Oh. Purple's got me going to sleep. I didn't start yawning until they came in. Sorry, I'm not, but I'm literally trying to find something. Hold on. 'Cause I know I was sent something. I just can't remember where the hell I was sent it. Had to be in the other area. Anyway. All right. Negative. Purple cover. Smash that like button and share. Absolutely. Yeah, I want everybody to go like the live. Well, yeah, of course they have negative energy attached to them. Duh. People don't act like you did what? Can you finish a coherent sentence? That'd be super appreciative. People don't act like you did. Act like I did what? I'm so confused. Yes, miss, we are friends. Delilah, yeah, we literally talked about you going to a friend's yesterday on a Sunday to boot. I know, right? Yeah, I was at her house yesterday. We made dinner. It took forever. Took a long time. It was a long time. Delilah, it's okay. It's okay. Why am I always late to the party? I don't know. Why. Yes, I consider you a friend too, Sam. We hang out a couple times a week online. 100%. Yep. Why are you always late? This sentence gives me a headache. Please English for me. I know, right? See, look, there's Leanne. Leanne, whose house I was at yesterday for quite some time when we made a dinner that took forever. But I don't have friends. Oh, you can tell I'm not showering again. Absolutely, 100%. You feel okay? Yes, this looks absolutely, look at that. Look at the grease just hang off of it. Gotcha. That's what you got? That's what you got? I'm gonna need something better than 3rd grade insults, honey. Friends online aren't the same. Did you not hear the fact that I was at Leanne's house yesterday? Did that elude you? I think it eluded you. Elude's a big word. Did you understand that? You missed the live. I came in and had to leave right away, so you're watching now. Oh, it's here. It's here. I know. Somebody needs attention. Who the hell is this person? Nobody. People who hurt you. Purple. Purple who hurt you. That's what I want to know. I miss ma'ams. Wow, that's rude, Purple. I guess what? I didn't shower today because I didn't leave my house and I had a lazy day. Yeah, we didn't. We actually did not talk about social media at all yesterday, I don't think. I don't think we did at all. You are entitled to your wrong opinion. That's the one thing I love. People are always entitled to their wrong opinions. Purple Corvette, imagine being a gypsy supporter and going after people for not showering. I have OCD. I shower all the fucking time. I'm like a fucking mermaid. I live in my bathtub. Anybody who knows me knows that. That's dumb. Stop projecting your uncleanliness on me. It's gross. Purple is probably gyp shit because these are lame comebacks. No, that's what they said. I literally said to Alicia verbatim yesterday. I said that she didn't have any friends. Why was she here if she had friends? Yeah, he took his one day off. for us to go hang at a friend's house. I will say this though, we started playing D&D yesterday. I decided I was going to start playing with him, so we played D&D yesterday for a couple of hours. Went over to Leanne's, came home, played a little bit more. You have a beautiful house, amazing husband, kids, and great job. Then why are you here? Why are you here then? Nobody wants you here. Why are you here? If you have those things, which I doubt, but if you have those things, go utilize those things. Go sit in your beautiful house with your amazing husband and kids. Go relax from your job. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm a horrible pet owner. Yeah, I know, 100%. I spend more on my animals a month than I do on myself, but I'm horrible. Got it. I was $80 shy on an emergency that my friends came through with in about 45 minutes. I'm horrible. I know. God hate me. God hate me. Purple's a chick. I pictured a 70-year-old man with a shriveled up nuts, right? Yes, people with amazing lives do not need to make troll accounts and attack people online for entertainment. I agree. Who's watching your kids while you do this? Who's watching your kids while you sit here online and harass me? Who's watching your kids? Hey, Taylor. Oh, fuck me. How can I not have money in the bank? Because I have bills, babe. I asked you a question. Who's watching your kids? How can I not have money in the bank? Because they take about $900. They take about $1,700 out of our check each week, and my bills are $800 a week. So that's how I cannot have money in the bank. That's how. Ugh. Where's your kids, Corvette? They're grown and in college. So you're a miserable old bat with kids who never visit her. Where's your amazing husband while you're doing this? At 7:00 at night when you should be eating dinner with your husband while your kids are in college. Where's your husband? Oh yeah, no, Purple would never come up here and talk shit to my face. They're a keyboard warrior. They would never ever say shit to my face. I know, it's wild. Where's your husband? Are you so worried about my husband cheating on me because yours cheats on you? I know you have college age kids and you're acting like this. That is not the flex you think it is. That tells me that you are a very, 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 very sad individual. 100%. 100%. You ate dinner, not Doritos. I didn't. I had peanut butter and jelly for dinner, actually. You ate dinner. Well, what's he doing now? What's he doing right now? A day in the life of Purple Corvette. What's your husband doing now? You have no idea who I am or where I'll show up? Cool. I'll get on TikTok tonight and you get in the box. Put a name to the face. I get my account back at, let's look. Because you got lots of friends, so I'm sure you have enough people to get in the box. Since you have lots of friends, you have enough people you can get in the box. Let me see when I get my account back. Hold on. Since you want to talk real tough. So you're gonna get in the box with your face. Get in the box with your face. You want to talk tough. And you got lots of friends, so you have enough people to get in the box. Funny. I can actually go live right now. So why matter of fact, why don't you get off here? Why don't you get off here? Why don't you get off here and go on there and come talk to me over there. Get on your actual account with your actual face. You can show up anywhere. Oh, what? I know. I realize your herpes and everything. I do realize that, but come get in the box. You want to talk a tough game. I'll redo my live. I'll get it back up. Get on there with your name and your face because you ain't scared, and come talk in front of a couple hundred people. You don't play my TikTok games? No, you just play the YouTube one, right? Where you can sit here and hide with no real name and no real face. You got to hide. I'd hide too. Yep, I'd hide too. But I'm sure, like you said, you have lots of friends. So come over to TikTok, get on your real account with your real face. You scared ass little bitch. You want to talk shit? Come talk it to me with your face. Or are you a scared little pussy ass bitch? Which one is it? Which one is it? You're going to sit here and hide like the little pussy ass bitch you are? Or you're going to get over there and show me your face? I'll let Purple use one of my 26 TikToks accounts to go live with me. You're like me, man. Gotta have backups on backups on backups. Come on, Purple. You want to talk tough? You want to talk about you know what? I got an idea, Purple. We won't even talk. Show me your nice house and your nice husband. Show him sitting there. Show me your nice living room. Show me all your pets. Let's go on a pet tour. Show me your pets. Show me your husband. Show me your nice house. Come on. I'm not scared. I don't play online. You'll find me. Okay. Why don't you show your face online? I'm just wondering. You know where I live. Congratulations. So do I. I'm sitting here. I'm glad you know where I live. You also know it's Kentucky and what happens if you show up. Anyway, get online. Let's talk. Oh, I know, right? I know what you did last summer. Creeper status. Come on, show me your face. You talk a big game. Let's see your face. Get over here and show me your face. Waiting. Exactly. We lock and load here in Michigan. We lock and load here in Kentucky too. Trust that. Trust that. I have one in my bedroom. My husband has one in his room. We have one in just about every room. So fuck around and find out. There's only maybe 2 people I personally think of that you may have ticked off on this particular live. Yeah, this is just a person who does this randomly. Come on. Come on, Purple. Get out here and show your face, you little pussy ass bitch. I was fighting with someone online and they told me to get in the box and they were shocked I did because nobody normally does. Because they don't, because they're pussies. That's the problem. They talk a real good game when they can hide behind a keyboard. They can hide behind a stupid little username. They can hide behind a stupid little picture of a P. P for pussy. But they won't ever put a name to their face. They won't ever put a name to their face because they're scared little bitches. Well, I'd love to know you, Purple. Get over on TikTok and show me your face, you stupid little bitch. Come on, pussy ass. Come on. Go text my husband to get online. No, I'm texting you to get online. I'm telling you, get over there and show me your face, you scared little bitch. I'm talking to you. Let's go. Come over there. I'll start a live. You request the box. Come on. Get in the box. Oh, somebody just bought a shirt. One of my shitty shirts. Somebody just bought one. Yeah, I don't need my husband to fight my battles. He jumps up on occasion and defends me like a good husband does, but I don't need him to fight my battles. I am perfectly fine doing it myself. Come on, purple pussy, where you at? Yeah, I don't need to text him. He's right there. Did you need me to hold your hand? They need you to hold their hand. They're scared. Ah! Damn! Somebody just bought 7 items. Sweet. But that's all that shitty stuff that I can't do, right? Somebody just bought 7 items, but that's cool. Me and my shitty shit. It's not Brie. This is a person that does this all the time. They're a pussy ass little bitch. They'll never get in the box. They talk a big game because they can hide behind a keyboard. It's sad and it's pathetic. They are sad and pathetic. It's okay. You're giving Gypsy too much credit. It ain't Gypsy. Because I whine like a baby, I need money. Get in the box, you pussy ass bitch. Get your nasty ass face in the box. Period. Stop repeating the same shit over and over, you little has-been bitch wannabe. Get in the box and show your face. Otherwise, you're boring me, and I'm just gonna have to block you because at this point you're just being repetitive and dumb. If you're gonna be just a fucking bitch and a little pussy, I'm done with your games. Get in the box like a fucking adult. Get in the box like a fucking adult. You want to run your cocksucker? Get in the box. Show me your face, you fucking pussy. Oh, you're scared. That's what it is. Got it. You're scared. Cool. I am not dealing with this scared little bitch anymore. It's boring me. Taking time from what I'm actually doing. There we go. All gone. Fucking dumbass bitches. Fucking scared. They can run their mouth real good until they got to put their name to it. See, that's the kicker. See, yeah, they can run their mouth real fucking good. So. Yeah, I know. They'll come get me. They know where I live. They're gonna get me. They're gonna get me, and they won't even get in the fucking box. So. Hold on. I'm having. What?
I think it's a Girl Scout badge that they're trying to earn. See how many times can you get banned by Ryan?
I know, right?
For 10, you get a badge for 20, you get a badge for 3. At badge number 10, for 100 times, you get Girl Scout cookies.
Right?
Fat, stupid bitches. Anyways, alright, just wanted to say that, and I'm driving, so I couldn't type that out.
Alright, love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
Goodbye. Zoom, zoom. All right. Now then, to continue on, now that we got the children out of here. Anyway, yeah, apparently it is Girl Scout Day. How many times can we be blocked? Yeah. My feet are freezing. Jesus Christ. I got up, I forgot to turn the air back on. When I got up this morning, I was like, damn, it's hot in here. Turn the air on and now my feet are frozen. They'll be back. That's what they do. You know, one time, actually twice. I've had this happen twice. I actually had 3 times. Actually, more than that, because that one used to do it all the time. I used to have these trolls that when I blocked them, they'd come in on the exact same name with the next number behind it. So it'd be like, I'm an asshole 1. I'm an asshole 2. I'm an asshole 3. Yeah, it's wild. You know, I will never understand. You know, one thing I wish YouTube and TikTok and everybody did was when you block somebody, you should be able to block their whole ass IP address to where if they're going to bother you, they have to fucking go somewhere else to do it. To where, like, if they went to the library, you could block the IP address of the library or etc. If you block somebody, they should make it like account wide, like beyond account wide, like user wide. Because if I'm having to sit here and block you on numerous names, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. If I block you, it should be like you should not be able to come back in, period, on your IP address. You should have to drive to the library where I can block that account too. Yeah, not everybody has VPN, dude. Not everybody has a VPN. Not everybody needs a VPN. Yeah. I was playing the restaurant game before I got on here, and I did like 3 recipes or something. I'm probably gonna get back on there when I get off of here. They should block by IP addresses, but you'd be screwed because you have to have so many. What do you do wrong that you need multiple? I am a good girl. I am a good girl. Number 1, I don't ever have to go in and harass people that don't want me someplace. I never have to worry about any of that shit. I don't hide. I am who I am. I say what I say. I don't have to worry about that shit. Oh, your accounts. If they blocked your accounts and IP, if you blocked IP, you'd be done. Yeah. I'm not driving to like the library to bother somebody. That's not happening. Sorry. I am not that invested. Like these people that are so invested, like, and then they're like, I have a husband, I have kids. No, you don't. No, you do not. If you did, you would not be wasting your time and your day and your effort and your energy bothering a middle-aged woman on the internet. That is not a thing. That is not a thing. What is it with you and your damn ex's car keys? Like nobody should let you buy car keys. Between leaving them all over city and setting off car alarms and everything else, nobody should trust you with any type of a key. No car keys, no house keys. Like, you should have a disclaimer. Do not give me your keys. They will end up all over the city or glued to your vehicle. Like, you should not be allowed keys. That is just a fact. Should not be allowed keys. It is weird. I don't understand it. I will never understand that level of devotion. Like, I just don't. Nobody date Petty Crocker. But they cheated on me. They deserve it. Okay, what? Okay, not saying you ever deserve to be cheated on, but Did you do something to them that made them cheat on you? Because you are wild. Yeah, they're the friends you need on the ready. They're the ones. I swear to fucking God. What?
I got to point something real quick out about VPN.
Uh-huh.
If you're using a VPN and you think the government can't still track you, you're an idiot.
Yeah, just because, like,
If
I can, but they
if
can.
If they had VPNs that the government couldn't access, it would be outlawed.
Right.
You wouldn't be able to subscribe to the service. VPNs are specifically for people like private citizens, Netflix, Hulu, so you can change countries so you can watch the shit on other country servers. VPNs do not protect you from the government.
Right. So you could totally get,
I just wanted to point that out because it occurred to me they're all talking about VPNs.
Yeah.
So
It's because it's
web on the VPN or threaten someone while on VPN
because they can still find you. The problem is, like, most people like when you search an IP address, some like people that are smart can do that. With VPNs, it's a lot harder, but that doesn't mean law enforcement can't do it. Law enforcement can do it.
Just so you guys know, all the programs out there that offer a VPN in the United States, the government has a back door through each of those companies. They contact that company. The company looks at the VPN that was being used with the matching VPN that was being provided, and they backdoor that shit.
It's not hard. I can't get my hands on it, but there's people that can. Right? How do you think he got fucking caught? How do you think he got fucking caught? How do you think he got caught?
Know about VPNs?
That poor guy got.
When he was a whistleblower.
That poor guy. Where's he at now? Germany or
Sweden?
Yeah, Sweden. Yeah, he can't come back. He can't come back.
If he comes back, he's seeing a black site for the rest of his life.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So. Okay, and are you gonna keep calling me or what?
I don't know. Might as well just stay on the phone.
See, I knew he was good. This was all because he was mad I kicked him off the phone.
No, it's not.
It's too.
No, it's the VPN thing. I was honestly happy I could sit back and eat my cookies.
Where'd you get cookies?
QT.
I was gonna say
extra $5, so I stopped into QT to get my donuts. They didn't have any donuts.
I was gonna say you didn't make your peanut butter cookies yet.
So I grabbed me a 2-pack of the big peanut butter cookies.
Yeah. What'd you do? Get 85 instead of 80?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I kept 5 for myself to get donuts with.
Gotcha.
I didn't have fucking donuts.
I want donuts. I had a peanut butter and jelly. I called him up.
I love the donuts here at QT.
I called him up and I'm like, hey, can I have some of your chips? He's like, I took my chips. I'm like, oh, I didn't even think to look.
Can I have some of those chips? I already took those chips. She asked me about 2 different types of my chips to see if she could have some of my chips. One I took to work on Friday and ate. The other one's with me right now.
I do have my Fritos, but those weren't going to be good with my sandwich.
But did she want my other flavor of chips?
No.
Oh, she's too good for that.
I don't like salt and vinegar chips.
Salt and vinegar's the best.
I don't like salt and vinegar chips.
Because you're a wussy.
No, I have never FOIA'd her prison calls and email logs. I'm surprised somebody hasn't, though. April always says she's going to, but she never does. I feel like somebody should, though. I think that would make very interesting conversation. Bree's on live talking about me again. And I was on here being nice, saying that I've never seen her be mean or bully anybody, but that's cool.
I bet she's purple.
Nah. Yeah, FOIAs do cost money. FOIAs do cost money. You listen to prison calls all the time. But why don't you FOIA it then? No, I literally was like, people were sitting here like talking shit about Brie, and I'm like, well, I've never heard her do that. I've never heard her do that. I've never heard her do that. But okay, cool.
Now she's gonna go online and talk about you.
Yeah. I was just asking people about what the hell happened with that website because I didn't know. I was like, I wanted to call Rent-A-Center and find out. Like, that's spooky. Like, I wanted to know if Rent-A-Center wiped fucking computers.
I kind of want to go rent a computer from Rent-A-Center now
Why?
to test it and see if it's true.
I know, right?
This one's busted. Can you hand me a different one?
Yeah. This one's also busted.
The
Can I?
entire stock.
Right.
Down
Oh,
to the virus
oh.
on each one before I return it. This one's busted.
Prison Calls is a creator account on YouTube. Interesting. Yeah, you got to pay for FOIAs. So that's interesting. If I had disposable money, I would not be spending it on anything related to them. I have other shit I have to do. After all, haven't you guys heard I'm an irresponsible pet owner that never does anything for her pets? I'd spend the money on my pets. How much?
think we broke?
Yeah, we're broke because we take care of said animals. How much do you think they'd cost out of Missouri? I don't know. I don't know, Journey. You follow a lot of people that are fucked up. I've seen your following list. And you follow a lot of fucked up people. I pay attention who follows me. And there's like a little group of people that have their hands in everybody's pockets, and you're one of them. You have your hands in everybody's pockets, and I've seen that. So, shut up.
Talk about the first thing that pops up.
Think of how much money you could make in return for the likes and views. I mean, true. Be like, oh, we're gonna talk about we're gonna get like, we're gonna get like somebody famous's. We're gonna talk about their emails and their calls. I probably would. I'd probably be a really good YouTube content creator. That's an investment I should look into. I should. Yeah. Well, here's my thing though. I'm not gonna follow people that I know are inaccurate or liars or anything. I've seen a lot of people that follow me that I'm like, I don't even trust them. I don't even.
I will. I'll follow those kind of people just so I can talk shit about them.
Yeah, but they're not though. That's not what they're doing. There are people that are they're
going from live to live talking about other people.
No.
People they follow.
No, they do it, and it's weird to me. You pay $75 or $100, and the return would be a 100-fold. It probably would. But the problem is with FOIA is the people that it involves can see who requested it, and I think that's what stops a lot of people from FOIA. I mean, if like, Joe Blow wanted to FOIA, Jeffrey Dahmer's phone records, Jeffrey Dahmer's family can see that Joe Blow did it. And I think, that makes a lot of people not want to do it because then they know that they have it. You know what I mean? So it's just, it's definitely interesting to think of. And you got to wonder why nobody's done it yet. Like, of all the shit that's been going on, I wonder why it's not been done yet.
All right, it's been fun. I'm gonna go watch some Trump bashing videos now.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Yeah, I feel like somebody should do it though. Yeah, anyone can FOIA. It's a federal thing. I don't think there's like a set fee. For I think each FOIA thing is a little bit different. So, I think, and not only that, but I think it's like, I think like for phone calls and records, it would probably be like on a phone call per phone call, email per email basis, possibly. You may have to pay for each one individually, and then like you don't even know if you're getting anything good type deal. That's the part that would suck. Is like put the money up and then you're like not even getting anything good to begin with. My dog is snoring. When I get off of here, I'm probably going to get on the restaurant game, I'm thinking. We'll see. Because I have been on here entirely too long. Entirely. I have been following you for a while and you haven't followed me back. What is your name? I don't follow most people back, to be honest. Good night, Randella. I actually don't follow a lot of people back, like, at all. 2 different FOIAs. One for emails from a tablet and one from phone calls. Only 2 FOIAs. Trust me, there has to be some tea in those records. Then get it! What is stopping you? What is stopping you? Go get it. Yeah, I figured that. Go get it. Go do it. Do it up. Make some money on that shit. I mean, there can't be anything too interesting in there. I'm not gonna leave you unattended. As long as you don't glue my car key somewhere, we'll be all right. You just unfollowed someone? Who'd you just unfollow? I don't follow like a lot of people. The people that I follow for the most part are people that I have talked to pretty extensively for the most part. I'm not a creator and I don't want the shitty publicity. Well, you make your little fake accounts though. I mean, yeah. Make a whole account just based on that. Just prison calls. I'm surprised the prison call person hasn't done that. If that's what they do, that you'd think that they would have done it. That if they do that for like YouTube content, I'm shocked they haven't thought about it. Did you ever talk to them about doing it? Let somebody take it for the team. Somebody cough up those bills. Let them do it. Get a hold and be like, hey, you know, it'd be a really good idea. You want a lot of money. You want a lot of views. Nice about the car keys. Nice. Every single call she's made and received. Yeah. Go watch Prison Calls episodes and see how they do it. I don't recognize that name. I wonder how long it takes to receive information. It can take a while. It can take a while. I know that April had FOIA. She had FOIA'd a couple different things. Oh shit. Yeah, I can't wait to like put this in the washer and dryer and shrink it because it is like so big right now. They did Murdaugh and Daybell recently. You said you will do it. You'll pay for the team. You go get the records. You go get the records, Petty. Who wants hours and hours of that squeaky voice? I'd lose my mind. I figured I'd ask you first so you can make money. They have 21 days to answer the FOIA. Man, you've done your work. I want to know how much it is to FOIA. Should we look? Or should we look? Hold on. Okay, so you know how long it takes to get the FOIA. How much are FOIA records? Hold on, let's see. Let's see if there's a broad sweeping. How much is it to FOIA prison call records? 10 cents per released page. For electronic documents placed on a compact disc, the charge is $1 plus postage. That's in Kentucky, apparently. Freedom of Information Act, FOIA records available online. Can I get an inmate's call history? That depends on who you are and why you want the history, but probably not. Okay, here we go. FOIA.gov. How to make a FOIA request. First, see if it's already publicly available. If it's not, you can submit a FOIA request to the agency's FOIA office. The request simply must be in writing and reasonably describe the records you seek. Most federal agencies now accept FOIA requests electronically, including by web form, email, or fax. See the list of federal agencies for details on how to make a request to each agency and any specific requirements for certain records. There's no specific form that has to be used. What can I ask for? A FOIA request can be made for any agency record. You can also specify in the format in which you wish to receive the records, printed or electronic form. The FOIA does not require agencies to create new records or to conduct research, analyze, or answer questions when responding to requests. How long will it take before I get a response? It does it in the order of the receipt. It takes time to respond to a request and will vary depending on the complexity of the request and the backlog of requests that already are at the pending agency. A simple request is processed quicker than a complex one. Simple requests are more targeted and seek fewer pages of records. Complex records typically seek a high volume of material or require additional steps to process as much as you need. And then, yeah, so. Bye, Jackie. All of the phone calls from her will be on CD. If you want her tablet, it's by the page. So the phone calls are on. If you already know all this, yeah, if you want the tablet emails, it's by the page. So it's 10 cents per page. And she was in there for 7 years. I can only imagine it would be like hundreds of dollars. So yeah, that'd be wild. That'd be wild. I want to do the phone calls because supposedly she threatened Fancy in a phone call, which I told her to FOIA. And she's like, I will. And I'm like, I don't know why she didn't. To me, that'd be an easy way to prove that she did it. So I don't know why you wouldn't. I'm all about if you can get that proof, dude. It's a lot easier. That way people can't call you a liar. Like, everybody's like, well, did she do it? Did she do it? Did she do it? If she could prove it, then yeah. Then she did. Oh, you can specify time from like 2021 to 2023. It was somewhere. She told me, fuck. I remember where I was sitting when she told me. She was still talking to her. So it was probably somewhere between 2019 and 2021, I think. I think it was either 2019 or 2020. I can't remember. I mean, she was still talking to her when she was with Ken. So I don't know. The threat, though, I can't remember when the threat was, supposedly. The alleged threat. Ma'am, what are you doing? Yeah, I don't know. No, Pepper, your nails are like long as shit. All right, Jill, I'm gonna go sit outside and warm the fuck up. Not probably ones with her lawyer. That's protected. But like it's like phone calls with like family, loved ones, things like that. No, lawyer stuff is protected. I felt that and then I saw it. That was funny. If I got all the calls and posted them and you would make bank, do it. Do it. Yeah. So, all right. It is now officially 3 hours and I've done my due diligence. You guys have done yours by sitting and listening to me. So, I'm going to go warm the fuck up outside and then I'm probably going to go play my game. So, if you want to see me in a little bit, I will be over on Twitch. Ryan Lee TM on Twitch. So, I will see you guys later. 3 on the nose.